Alright, we are finally back!
We are back.
Yay.
It's been quite a while since we last
Been
streamed.
probably about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, much longer than we wanted to come back initially, just because, well, I mean, we were
a bit busy.
But
and then,
also,
yeah.
I mean, if you follow us on Twitter, you will know that I went to the ER, so
Yeah.
I've been recovering for the last week or so. And yeah, so I mean, like I said, longer than we were hoping to come back. But yeah, we're ready to start Salem finally.
Yeah, hooray.
So,
I mean, I feel like we wanted to start streaming Salem during that kind of week break that we had, or at least at the start of Zero, but I know Zero's been starting for quite a while now.
Yeah,
and
almost
then,
a week, I think.
And then now we can finally
Yeah.
start Salem, and
Right.
yeah, so that's always fun.
I mean, in the last couple of days, we were, of course, finishing off the JP event, so that didn't let us stream because we kind of put that off. But yeah, anyways, we can finally play Salem and yeah, get started with that.
Yeah, so this one, both of us haven't played yet. Because last time when I read Shimosa, you read Shimosa already. Yeah. But this time it's something new for both of us, so I'm
honestly,
excited for it.
I have no idea what Salem is about.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like, it's kind of horror-y, but that's it. Honestly, I don't have any idea what this is about. So, yeah, let's just go. Ooh, alright. Oh, hey, Sanson. Not bad at all. In fact, I dare say it came out rather well. What did... Good morning, Sanson. Having a late breakfast? Oh, what a wonderful smell. Is that a crepe? Oh! Morning, Mash. No, this is a buckwheat gullet. Okay. I heard we'd procured some lovely ham and found myself hooked after spending some time with the chef. Oh. So you're using ham, cheese, a soft-boiled egg, and is that zucchini? It looks delicious.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Thank you. I often had galettes just like this when I was growing up in Paris. They were originally a peasant dish from the Brittany region. It's even said they were served at the palace of King Louis XIV's mother, Anne of Austria. Ideally, I would have liked to pair it with hard cider, but... Oh, right, exactly. But you couldn't do that because we've run out, right? Oh. Apparently someone broke into the kitchen and stole most of our alcohol.
Oh.
I mean, we've got a few drunkards in our Chaldea, so are we that surprised? Really? Was it a thief? I think so, since... Hold on, wait. Oh. Oh, okay.
What?
No, nothing. I almost thought that the really is it a thief line was Mash's, and I was like, wait, what? Anyways, I think so, since a number of rooms also experienced inexplicable blackouts around the same time.
Wow.
Oh.
Maybe you should check on the electricity.
Yeah, that's why I'm on the case right now. Okay. Holmes has been preoccupied with something in the hangar lately, so it's up to me to be the detective this time. I see. In that case, I'll gladly offer my assistance. Ever since the search for the 7 Holy Grails came to an end, what has brought me the greatest joy is the drastic improvements made to Kalia's pantry.
Wow.
Oh, okay. It's thanks to them that servants like us can enjoy seasonal delicacies and flavors from around the world. I'm so grateful to be able to experience so many wonderful tastes, but ashamed to learn that there is a thief among us here in Chaldea. Me too. Since Chaldea is still responsible for preserving humanity, managing our food stockpiles is important. Well said. Oh, hey, Robin. Ugh, my head. I feel sick. Oh, did you drink too much? Good morning, Robin. You seem a bit under the weather. Oh, morning, Mash. Don't mind me. I can smell the alcohol from here. Robin? He's clearly hungover. He must have drunk an immense amount to be this affected despite being a servant.
Yeah, that's true.
Fortunately, this works out well. Here, Robin, drink up this onion soup. It'll get you hydrated and replenish some of the salt you lost. If that doesn't cure your hangover, drink a glass of water with some baking soda to reduce the acidity in your stomach. No thanks, I'm not drinking that. I've smelled rotting animals that weren't so rank. What? There aren't even any medicinal herbs in it. Wait, does it smell that bad?
Isn't it just onion soup?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you're a witch or an alchemist or... Ugh, my head. I knew it. You're still in bad shape. What could you... Wait, what help could you be if there was an emergency right now? Well, watch there be an emergency right now. Won't you please consider taking Sanson's advice and having the soup? Also, I would appreciate it if you could tell me what happened last night, and please don't skimp on the details. Last night? Okay, if that's what you want. I couldn't care less what Dr. Frenchie says, but I can't say no to you. Still, there's not that much to tell. I just kind of ended up getting roped into a little drinking party the authors were having.
Oh.
Okay. Sometimes it's nice to just cut loose and drink like there's no tomorrow. Consequences be damned, you know? I mean, you're a servant, so there's not too many consequences, I think. Anyway, the last thing I remember is Amadeus crashing the party and drinking the rest of the booze. After that, it's all a blank. Oh, okay. Amadeus, I swear, the man is a bottomless pit where alcohol is concerned. He always shows up unannounced at parties, drains the wine cellar as if it were his own, and doesn't even pay a single ihu to boot.
Wow, okay.
Wow. Robin, were you perhaps sent to raid the kitchen last night as an errand boy of sorts? Well, he would be pretty effective at that, I think.
Yeah, he really would
be. Now that you mention it, I think something like that might have happened. I see. I'm glad we're making progress. I knew I could resolve a small case like this without asking Holmes for help.
They don't have cameras?
I was just gonna say, they don't have security cameras or something. At any rate, it seems clear that you were all getting plastered on Kalia's reserves. Indeed, what a sorry sight. Yeah, not all of us were brought up with the luxury of using proper knives and forks for our dainty little breakfasts, unlike some nobles I know. I'm not a noble. Oh, is that so? Maybe you're not, but you aren't exactly one of us commoners either, are you? Well, what's going on with Robin? Does he have some sort of problem with Sanson? Yeah. Doesn't seem to be the type to just randomly pick a fight. Alright,
well,
what's
there's
up?
Our emergency.
There's the emergency. An alarm? What does that tablet of yours say, Mash? She has a tablet? I guess so. Let me see. It's a Type 3 alert. An abnormality has been spotted somewhere far away. Alright. That's really vague, though. I'll head for the command room. Could we turn it down? This sound is the last thing I needed with this headache.
Maybe go into, like, spirit form or something, Robin.
Yeah, you are not ready for action. Robin, you need to take care of your hangover before you do anything else. Agreed. Once you do that, I shall take you to see the chef. Alright, well, good luck with that, Robin. Got it. Take care, Mash. Don't push yourself too hard now. Looks like things have finally calmed down. Guess they've got a handle on the situation now. Ah well, it ain't any of my business. I'm A-okay steering clear of the limelight. Is that why did you like pretend to have a hangover or something? All those hot-blooded hero types can handle demon schemes and threats to humanity just fine without me. Ah, this soup really does hit the spot.
So wait, he drank it anyways.
I think he was just pretending to be hungover. I'm here. What's the situation? Morning, Mash. You're looking fluffy as ever, Mash. Morning, Mash.
Wait, so that was just Mash alone before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Mash with Sanson.
Okay.
Good morning, Senpai. I'm sorry I'm late. You're fine. Buongiorno, Mash. I knew I'd see you here. You're always so very diligent. Alright, here's all the information we've got so far. Let us know, Da Vinci. First of all, we know that the alarm originated in North America. Okay. We're detecting an incredible magical energy signature, but the threat level is fairly low, at least for now. At the moment, we're sending in a fleet of investigative drones to collect more intel and communicating with the local authorities. We have investigative drones?
I guess so.
Since when?
We're so
communicating with local authorities, which...
Okay.
Wait, does that mean it's modern?
What do you mean? Do you mean it's... Oh. I guess, maybe.
Because if they're able to just communicate with local authorities, you know, like...
Well, whatever.
Okay, maybe, I don't know. We're also coordinating with the North American branch of the Mages Association since Chaldeus didn't observe this phenomenon. Oh.
That's interesting.
Okay. However, there aren't many association agents in North America, so I doubt they'll be much of much help. Where exactly is North America? Where exactly in North America is this coming from? I'm sorry, I can't read.
It's been a long time since you've read.
It has.
Like LB2 or something? Yeah.
Yeah, I did read LB2. If you'll direct your attention to the screen, right here. This image was just taken by one of our stationary satellites. Okay. The United States East Coast, specifically the area north of Boston, Massachusetts. Okay. Wait, is that where the thing is, or where Chaldea is? Or, I mean, the association thing. Mages Association. Okay, we're coordinating with the North American branch.
Some sort of phenomenon.
Yeah.
The phenomenon's at Massachusetts.
Yeah. That's where Salem is, right?
Sure. I don't know.
Alright. Come to think of it, it's still the middle of the night over there, isn't it? Even so... It's so dark, I don't see a hint of light anywhere. It looks more like a crater than anything. A crater? That's right, it's pitch black. Complete and total darkness. We can't detect so much as a hint of artificial light within a perfectly circular 7-kilometer radius. This is no blackout or freak weather. Magecraft is the only explanation for something like this. Naturally, since it's covered with such total darkness, we don't have any other visual data. Do we know what's in the middle of this darkness? I don't think so. As I recall, there was a port town here at this inlet. I think its name was... Salem.
Oh, hey, Geronimo.
Oh, alright. Geronimo.
I feel like it's been a while since we last saw you, Geronimo.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of North American servants.
The last time, we saw him was in America.
Yeah, so... Yeah. I mean, otherwise, what, Bunyan?
Billy?
Billy?
Something along those lines?
Is that it? Yeah. I don't think we actually have that many North American servants, to be honest.
Something along those lines. Yeah. There we go.
It is a cursed name, both for the white man and for us. Alright. I actually know, like, nothing about, like, actual Salem, so...
I don't know.
And, like, there's, like, witches or something. I don't know. Geronimo! My presence was requested, and so I have come.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure I can be of use, Da Vinci? My tribe knows little of the sea, after all. I mean, you know about North America, I guess. I'm sure, Geronimo. In fact, you're the perfect warrior for the job. The proud members of your tribe have been attuned to the land's voice since ancient times, so we could really use your wisdom right now. I see. So the situation has become so dire that you're making a formal request for my help.
Wait, so you won't give us help if we don't formally request it?
I mean, maybe it's just like we have to wait for the situation to be so bad.
We have to go to him. I didn't see you this way, Geronimo. I thought you were a nice guy.
I mean, he is a nice guy. He's just there to step in if we really can't, handle it, I guess. Very well. I will be of assistance however I can. What about the people inside the darkness? Are they alright? It's hard to say, Mash. They're in the darkness. At the moment, we have no way of knowing. Thank you, Da Vinci. So far, the U.S. Army's reconnaissance drones haven't picked up any sign of the local populace, or even any radio transmissions. Okay,
so are they our drones, or are they U.S. Army's drones?
The U.S. military cannot even help us, so we're screwed, right? I mean, it's Magecraft, but like, dude, the U.S. military.
We do what we want, it's okay.
Okay. Simply put, 50,000 people who just finished their perfectly ordinary day have inexplicably disappeared. Great. I can only imagine what the White House advisors are going through right now in the run-up to the inevitable press conference. Oh boy. Probably like the Space Force or something. That's terrible.
Let's not talk about real life.
That's terrible. Could this be a demon god pillar? Probably. You mean one of the demon god pillars that escaped when Goisho was destroyed? Yeah, it's like that every time. Yes, Jacqueline, this is almost certainly the work of a demon god pillar. That said, the extent to which it seems to not even be making an effort to conceal the insidious nature of this anomaly concerns me. The other abnormalities we've dealt with over the past several months, like Shinjuku and Agartha, the culprits tried to keep their identities secret. Okay, so I guess they're just being really, like, overtly evil this time.
I guess.
On top of that, both of those singularities occurred in the past. Hell, in Agartha's case, it was so thoroughly hidden that it was literally miles under the ground. That's true.
I don't remember Agartha in the sky.
Yeah, I mean, it was underground and then it was in the sky.
I don't really remember a bunch of Agartha.
It's like Laputa or something.
Yeah, I only remember the Laputa part.
But that is not the case here. It's taking place right now, and it's so obvious that even the US government knows about it.
Okay.
That's kind of bad. So it is modern times, though.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, okay. Neither of the other demon god pillars attempted anything like this, and that is truly worrying. Yeah. Still, at least the singularity is on a much smaller scale. It reminds me of Fuki and how it's only covering a single town. Smaller scale, only in comparison with what we have seen so far, you mean?
That's true.
But even now, I can see this tragedy unfolding before my eyes. I pray that the dawning sun will chase away the curtain of darkness that has befallen this land. Yes, thoughts and prayers, everyone. So what will you do now, Da Vinci? And you, my friend? We have to get to Salem right now. I guess so. Gotta save those people who are in the darkness.
Let's go
right, senpai. I'm afraid I disagree. The time is not yet right.
Oh,
alright.
Okay.
But there are people in clear and present danger. 50,000 of them, no less. We do not know for sure that this is not a trap. I mean, everything we walk into is basically a trap, right? It's possible that we may end up being glad that only tens of thousands of people lost their lives there.
Wow, Geronimo.
Wow,
okay.
Geronimo. I don't really know what to say to that. We are still very much in the dark ourselves. All we know for certain is what Da Vinci said. Never before have we seen such a bold approach as this.
I don't feel like Gouda's the type to really care, though. He just, like, jumps in and try to save them.
Exactly.
Geronimo, come with me.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, you know?
Maybe Geronimo's just a little bit of a cynic, you know? That's okay. I sense that the demon god lying in wait in this darkness is more cautious and villainous than any we have yet faced. Okay. Da Vinci, have there been any updates in the investigation? Any further details come to light? Yes, there have been a few more updates, but I won't get your hopes up. When the darkness first appeared, it quickly expanded to its current radius in just a few seconds before its progress suddenly stopped. Okay. Since then, it's remained completely static, at least from the outside. Mages from the association have sent in familiars, but we've lost contact with each and every one of them. Land, sea, low-flying air, no matter how the familiars attempted to infiltrate the darkness, not a single one of them has reported back.
Okay.
On top of that, the directors of Boston's Holy Church haven't been quiet about this either. This unidentified phenomenon precludes the use of spiritual evocations, sacrifices, runes, summoning circles, and anti-fortress and anti-army noble phantasms in the areas surrounding Salem. These areas include parts of Beverly, Peabody, Danvers, Marblehead, Swampscott, and Lynn. I apologize if I butchered any of those names. We regretfully report that we have not discovered any evidence of magical involvement, nor can we completely rule it out in regards to this situation. All that means this phenomenon has taken the church completely by surprise. So it's safe to conclude that none of the persons of interest they've been keeping an eye on have gone near Salem either. You can tell this was a real bitter pill for them to swallow, especially given how proud they are, but it's a bit of a surprise for them to throw up their hands in bafflement like this. Though, that's not to say they're at a loss for words, One of them went on to add, "Were I to venture my personal opinion, I might say that it seems as if the very hand of God himself has laid waste to the earth."
Okay,
in like pitch black darkness.
I guess so.
That is God. Can you believe that? Sure doesn't sound like something a man of the cloth should go around saying, if you ask me. Exactly. Well, it would appear to be a different God than the one their faith sees as the one true God. I've heard rumors about Chaldea staff being stationed around the world for some time now.
Don't you know about our Hawaiian branch?
Yeah, exactly. But I had no idea they were also working at the Mages Association branches and the Holy Church. I mean, things seem to be kind of intertwined. Of course they are. They're covert agents we've planted on site to blend into their respective areas. The Chaldea Security Organization hasn't just been sitting around twiddling its thumbs waiting for these stray demon gods to reappear, you know. These agents are just a part of our overall effort, though I have to admit that it wasn't easy finding people with no familial or community ties to get to come work for us. Oh. So like orphans or something. Ooh. Yeah, I did not say that. Roman always excelled at hiring the right kind of people. He did leave behind a manual detailing his procedures, but it's just not the same. I mean, I can't imagine it'd be easy to find people who'd, volunteer to hunt, look for demon pillars, I don't know. Still, it definitely helped. Once I knew where to look, it was just a matter of balancing the budget.
Finally got Squirtoria, woohoo! Yay! Congrats! She's very good, at least. She is very good.
Yeah.
Just look at how many times I used her during summer.
I mean, if you consider two limited servants at the same time, Squirtoria versus, Iskander going on right now, I mean...
Wait, is she on...
Yeah, there was a download banner or something, right?
Oh!
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
I forgot about that.
It was rolling friend points or something.
I only remembered about the 0 banner. Right.
And then I saw there were summer seas, and I was like, wow, I haven't seen this one in a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if her banner's gone already though, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
I only remember what isn't there Shuten or something?
What?
Shuten banner? No.
I don't know. I just know it has summer 1 servants or something.
Oh.
I think that's the upcoming one, no?
No idea.
The not Kilmath, NA Kilmath banner.
Oh. Okay.
I think that one's coming though. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Continue.
Anyways, I recruited mages, demonology experts, and exorcists. Wow. And stationed them in cities of interest.
I want to be a demonology expert.
You sure? And Boston just so happened to be one of them. Well, how convenient. The other North American agents should be all gathered there by now. At this point, we're still just running recon. Since we're not on site ourselves, the best thing we can do right now is gather as much information as we can and figure out our next move. Oh, so there is a Raiko and Shuten banner.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there's Izo on there too. Oh, shoot, I need a roll.
And there's also Yagyu.
Damn it,
I want Yagyu.
I need a roll. Anyways. So, we wait for news from people we trust? I guess so. Or we just venture into the darkness. That's right. At times like this, there's nothing wrong with depending on others for help. You've really grown, Jacqueline. Sure.
Okay.
Trying to handle everything yourself is the height of arrogance and can lead you to terrible mistakes, and in the end you're left with nothing but grief.
I guess in other singularities and stuff like that, we kind of jump into the past, and we can't really use other authorities or whatever to our advantage. But
that's true.
If it's a more modern day, if it's happening in the present right now, I guess it makes sense that we could use or utilize other forces,
local authorities
to help us.
Yeah. I'm so relieved to see that self-sacrifice isn't your answer to everything anymore. Oh, yeah. Yay. Go character development. Still, isn't there anything we can do? Yeah, I'm sure there will be. Of course, plenty in fact. Now that the alert level has been raised, we're getting reports from all over the world. Somebody has to determine if they're authentic and whether they're related to what's happening in Salem. I'd like you to handle that, Mash. Understood. Hehe. Now, I think it's about time we pulled in a certain great detective to help us out. I was just gonna say, where's Holmes? Like, I was surprised he wasn't in here already. His work in the hangar should probably have gotten boring to him by now, so he'll probably be in his room or just wandering around Chaldea. I mean, he didn't hear the alarm or something? Like, Jacqueline, would you mind speaking with Holmes yourself? Sure. Of course, I doubt you'll have much luck when he barely even pays attention to what Watson has to say. Well, we'll give it our best shot. I see. Don't worry, we'll handle that too. I'll drag him in here by force if I have to, just like Mrs. Hudson. Besides, Da Vinci, have you been cooped up in here since last night? Ah, so you noticed, did you? You're right. I was actually in the middle of testing a certain summon when the alarm sounded. Just between us, the timing couldn't have been worse. Even geniuses like me can make mistakes. For a moment, I was afraid I might unwittingly cause the second huge Chaldea explosion. Oh, yeah, that'd be bad. Not funny. Is there anything I can do to help? You say you wish to have a hand in matters of paperwork? I don't think such orderly, delicate work is suited to your talents, friend.
Oh.
Excuse me, I can do paperwork. For the moment. Why don't you just wait till we're ready to act? You can catch up on your napping in the meantime. Wow, he told me basically that I was useless. Alright, thank you, Geronimo.
No, Geronimo is telling you to have a good rest so you're ready to jump into the pseudo-singularity, right, Geronimo?
Jump into the action. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Geronimo. I agree, Senpai. Please let us handle this for now. I may no longer be able to fight on the front lines, but in return, I'll do everything I can to support you from back here. That's the sort of kohai I aspire to be. Alright, thanks, Mash. You handle that paperwork for me. Oh,
who's
what
this?
Heh, heh. Alright. Dark, black, cloak, silhouette person. Thanks for waiting, everyone. We're nearly ready to begin this operation now. What's more, this will almost certainly end up being the final ray shift. Final ray shift? Okay, everybody's gathered.
Well, even media's here.
Yeah. Why is that? Because we now know that this is the very last demon god pillar, the last singularity to be observed on Earth. We may not have been able to determine where the demon god pillars that escaped from the Temple of Time had hidden themselves, but we were able to find the distortions in space-time they created wherever they went. Not that we could have done that without Caldeus, of course, and it's those readings that are telling us this will be the last. The Mages Association and the UN have jointly decided to halt all rayshift operations following this pseudo-spiritron transfer. After this, barring authorization from the new director being appointed in December, we won't be able to rayshift anymore no matter what. That's disappointing to hear, but it does make sense. We shouldn't be rayshifting after humanity has stabilized anyway, since it does involve time travel. Exactly, which is why the rayshift technology will be sealed away once we've dealt with this final instability. It's now been 72 hours since this large-scale disappearance occurred on the east coast of North America with Salem at its center. Let me start by telling you what we've learned directly from our own investigation and information gathering. First off, we've decided to call the darkness that sprang up out of nowhere to cover all of Salem the Mist. Oh. Given how it absorbs all visible light and other forms of electromagnetic waves, and doesn't obey any laws of physics, we are certain it's an instance of magecraft. That would make sense. Its scale remains unchanged since it first appeared. As I mentioned earlier, a near-perfect circle with a radius of 7 kilometers. 7 kilometers, okay. We also know We also now know that the mist extends upwards to an average altitude of 600 meters.
So is it a cylinder or is it a dome?
I think it's a cylinder, like...
Okay. I mean, I know that's not the most important question, but yeah.
That's actually not that big. I was expecting it to be bigger.
Well, they said it only affects this one town, right?
That's true. So, that's true.
Yeah.
Huh. Alright. It's easy to enter this area, but so far, nothing that has done so has made it back out. Every one of the unmanned vehicles, unmanned surveillance units, drones, and closed-circuit robots sent in by the US Army has been swallowed up by the dark. Okay, what about the ones we sent in? Either that, or they simply ceased functioning the moment they got too close. They have also tried using helicopters. I'm told they're called Apaches. Yeah. To lower in sensors, but all of those ended up being destroyed as well. So, not even a single drone made it back? I don't think so, Guna. I'm afraid not. Each and every one ended up broken and inoperable. Oh. A number of journalists snuck past the army's blockade and went into the mist themselves, but there is no sign that any of them have returned. The same is true of the trained animals that were sent in for reconnaissance. Poor things, yeah. Nor have we been able to confirm any birds or other wild animals either coming from or going into the mist. Curses. Oh, yeah. Then it has become a completely barren wasteland, a barbaric land of darkness that does not suffer even a single watt to pass. We totally forgot about him and, like, in the American Servants.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Edison.
Yeah. We next tried to fight Magecraft with Magecraft by bringing our own mages. Okay. They sent in familiars protected by magical barriers, cyber demons, automata, and more. Unfortunately, despite the local staff's best efforts, those ended in failure too. But as of last night, we finally received word that a single attempt was successful, returning with valuable new information. Could you not have just led with that and spared us all extra nonsense? I mean, what do the U.S. Army's troubles really matter to us? We're
trying to get information from them, so I guess it kind of matters.
I mean, to be fair, like, if something unidentified, like, just, like, black mist, like, appeared in one of your towns, like, they'd probably send some local authorities, and I mean, in this case, the US military to investigate, right?
They did.
Yeah, so, like, it troubles us, I guess, because they could die, I don't know. Oh, whoa, okay, how dare you! Have you no respect for their sense of duty? My schedule is completely shot thanks to having to write a manuscript on such short notice. Just look at these bags under my eyes. Weren't you busy drinking with Robin or something? Now, my friend, I understand how you feel, but let us not make molehills into mountains. The important thing is that our work is now done. Our duty has passed like a ship in the night. Go to sleep, man. You there, leave that alone. We need it for dealing with the mist's properties and to prepare our future countermeasures. It's especially important that you understand this part, Jacqueline. Oh, okay. Yeah. You weren't able to contact the inside even with Magecraft? Why were you writing the manuscript? I mean, Shakespeare's manuscripts are pretty powerful.
It's their job.
Yeah, but sure, let's ask. Oh, that? We poor feeble authors were beset by a storm last night, but I believe your attention would be better spent on the matter at hand. Okay. Wow, just avoided the question, but okay. The only thing that made it back was a single mechanical doll. Okay. It was originally designed to be a clock before a puppet master mage... Wait. It was originally designed to be a clock before a puppet master mage disguised as a clock maker repurposed it. Okay. Okay, puppet master mage. Interesting. It's made of oak gears, cast iron nails, and Baleen, a robot created without any modern technology whatsoever. Okay. This medieval robot managed to bring back sketches of what things are like inside the mist by automatically transcribing what it saw with its crystal pupils. Huh. Take a look at these. Oh, well, that looks like a barren wasteland. Oh, okay, it's a house. I see. Yes, this is definitely Salem. Alright, I trust your judgment. A peaceful, run-of-the-mill village whose pious residents live their lives with integrity. However, this is not modern-day Salem. These sketches clearly show how it looked centuries ago.
Oh, okay.
Right. We cross-referenced them with our records and found that they were identical to Salem in the late 17th century. Oh, so like... time warp, maybe, I don't know. Basically, the world within the darkness is 17th century Salem, as it was in colonial times. Okay? I see. That would mean it's still British territory then. No wonder the US Army was so completely useless. Oh.
So do we need to bring the British Army now? Is that what we need to do?
Just like bring our Tory or something. Be quiet. This cowardly invasion cannot stand. What about the 50,000 people who live there now? Yeah, you tell them, Edison. Remember, this is not the first time this land has been invaded. Yeah. As we've established, the recorded observations are of Salem in the 17th century. Yes, we know that. The only way the robot could make such observations is if the past has been faithfully recreated or if some manner of magecraft is displacing the area itself. Okay. It's fascinating to ponder, but the effect this could have on humanity is immeasurable. This is almost certainly the work of a demon god pillar still plotting to incinerate humanity. Demon god pillar. That reminds me. Where's Holmes?
Weren't we supposed to talk to him?
Yeah, I know. Geronimo, earlier you said that the name Salem is cursed. What did you mean by that? That's all in the past now. It belongs to history. Okay, but clearly history is important right now, Geronimo. Please cooperate.
Maybe he's just telling us to go search it up later.
I don't know. Do you mind if I tell this story, Mr. Edison? Please tell us. By all means. Though we may wish it weren't so, this remains a part of our nation's history. Very well then. The town of Salem and its neighboring lands were home to 3 tragedies. The first was plague. When the white man came to our shores, he brought with him an epidemic that nearly wiped out the Massachusetts tribe living in Boston Harbor. The second was war, albeit this war was more of a massacre. The Wampanoag tribe members that managed to survive the plague put up a valiant fight. But in the end, their chief's skull still became an ornament for the white man's village. Oh. Never mind that the white man only survived the cruel winter thanks to the resources the Wampanoag left behind. Oh, yeah. In a stroke of truly bitter irony, the state would go on to be named after the Massachusetts tribe, and these events would be celebrated as a national holiday.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. Finally, the third tragedy that took place in Salem was the witch trials. This time, the white man went around killing his own kind. Fearing the devil's influence, they hung many innocent people. I trust you now see why I call it a cursed land? Yeah, pretty cursed. I do. Wait, trials? I thought the term was witch hunt. So, do these trials have anything to do with John? Any preference?
Maybe just the top one.
Yeah.
I don't know what John has to do with any of this.
I don't know. No, he speaks truth. 'Twas witch trials that took place there. That said, these were but a farce of the court as we know it today. There they were not but a pretense for the villagers to indulge their worst impulses. Ooh. These were trials in name alone, no more than an excuse for the church to exercise its power. The The weak and unwanted were stoned to death. Even the densest of fools could see that these trials, for what they were. Even the densest of fools could see these trials for what they were. Yeah. By the time matters had progressed to barbaric witch hunts, the wickedness and corruption had spread so far and taken such deep root that money changed hands unencumbered by virtue or concern for justice. So it was like stoning people.
I guess
like,
so.
Which... Oh, anyways. Fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. They are merely characters who only ever appeared in works of fiction. I may have made use of them myself in my own stories, but I have never once encountered the genuine article. Seething. Oh.
Oh, is that why media's here?
Yeah. Is it? Yeah, anyways. Furthermore, those who claim these fictional beings are real in order to observe their own selfish ends are simply in denial of that delusion. In mine own time as well, people sensed the truth through skin and scent. Even if they did barely put pen to paper to express what they truly thought. That there is indeed a collective unconscious that fears witches and their curses. Now that some time has passed since then, I wonder what things are like in the modern day. I mean, some people still really like the witch stuff. I mean, I don't know if people are really scared of it, though. I believe that is less relevant than one might think. I have no interest in determining where in history late 17th century Salem should fall.
Like, Holmes just suddenly showed up.
Yeah, he's just late for the party, but he's here. Nevertheless, it is abundantly clear that piety was not only the only thing that Puritans brought to the New World. Those who loathe sin, who would judge sinners by their own hands, are inevitably the sort who would wish to engage in sin themselves. Such people will always exist, no matter the day and age, and it is a fundamental aspect of the criminal mind. So, what then is a witch, a criminal, a victim? The answer to that question has changed as people's beliefs have shifted over time. Yeah, that's true. As one who understands the mysterious and the mystic, and rejects the guidance of an unknowable god, I would say the witch trials were exactly what their name suggests. A lawful process used to pass judgment on so-called witches. An attempt to manage the frenzied panic of a witch hunt in a stylish, civilized manner. Of course, offering madness a seat at the dinner table after it comes barging in unannounced does nothing to change its inherent nature. Thus, the persecution of witches continued unabated in the West until it culminated in its final chapter in the New World. Ironically, in Salem, a land steeped in pious faith. Interesting. It was there where the devil truly ran free, where reason and desire, scientific spirit, and occult mindsets came together. Enough! Put the violin away! What possible use could it be here? If you just want to hear yourself talk, then go to your room where you won't bother anyone.
Wait, okay. It was like Anderson is clearly like insulting Holmes, right? I'm like, but what the first part is like, put the violin away. I was imagining Holmes playing the violin while just monologuing with the violin. At the same time, I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Oh, was that a bit long-winded? And here I thought I was being considerate by drawing the listener in with generous amounts of exposition. I was just saying, it's better than him just saying, oh, you know, him not telling us stuff and then just be like, oh, I always thought that all along. Here's the information you need.
I mean, for people who maybe know more about Salem and witch trials and stuff like that, to them it might be excessive, but for us, who we don't really know anything, it's good enough exposition. Whereas if it was too much, then we'd definitely say so.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've read stories on this before, but it's been so long that it was just like, I didn't even remember something like this kind of happened. But yeah, anyways. Ahem, I think that's enough witch trial talk for now. For my part, over the last few days, I've been investigating whether there might have been any changes in past events. I've been checking the repaired foundations over and over for signs of instability. I haven't overlooked anything, and yet something is still going on. There's something about the singularity that's unlike any we've seen so far. Some small distortion that threatens the very rules of our world. The data is indeed accurate, and this case is undeniably clear for all to see. Which would mean the culprit is closer to a god than a human, a demon god to be precise. It is certainly no surprise that a demon god pillar would act veiled in secrecy, but even mysterious acts like this are bound by incontrovertible rules. Yeah, okay. However, these rules cannot be tested from the outside. To do so, one must venture inwards, to get, as they say, up close and personal. I mean, sure, we'll just disappear like everybody else, right? Holmes is right. If we can't get information that makes sense from the outside, then we have to investigate from the inside. Master Jacqueline, as Kalia's acting director, I'm formally requesting that you be the one to enter the mist, of course. I want you to investigate whatever is inside, rescue as many people as you can, find the demon god pillar, and destroy it. Yes, ma'am. Okay, but, how exactly do I do that? Yeah. ... Alright. You're up, MASH.
You're up.
Right. The Mist's bounded field. We've conducted a number of tests in our analysis of the one automata that successfully returned, and I learned that the Mist eliminated anything made with post-17th century technology.
Okay.
So what are we going to do? Oh, but if you, time travel to that period, would that be okay?
I don't know.
Anyways, that's why the cutting-edge drones that were sent in ceased to function. What's inside the Mist? 17th century Salem? Well, as the acting commander said earlier, there do appear to be humans inside. What's more, we believe they are leading normal lives despite their confinement. Normal lives? Then the people who live there are alright? Well, I guess so. But wait a moment. Wouldn't they be panicked out of their minds? I know I would.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're not panicked.
Well, I mean, they did mention maybe 17th century Salem might have just displaced what was there. I don't know.
Maybe.
Didn't you know people got burned back in the 17th century for time traveling? Oh, yeah. Witches.
Anyways.
Oh, wait. Yep. I'm afraid Unfortunately, we just don't know whether those people are safe. We haven't gathered enough information yet. Yup. As you saw from the sketches, the area inside the Mist have changed completely. It appears to be recreating Salem the way its people lived their lives in the late 17th century. Yes, we established that. Whatever the reason for that may be, that's where we need to begin. Wow, I'm impressed you figured all that out so quickly. How did you learn all that from an automata alone? Sketches and stuff? This was information we got from the Near Future Observation Lens Shiba. Incredibly detailed information too. Okay? Especially given that it was observing something in present-day space-time. Usually Shiba isn't much help at all, so the whole staff was puzzled by why we were able to use it here. I'm sure there's a good explanation for it, but since we don't have the time to figure it out right now, I'm just going to chalk it up to an unexpected stroke of good luck.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright. Indeed, truly, this is an act of providence. God has clearly seen fit to bless us in this dire time.
Of course.
Okay. Now, we should hurry and find a way through that field, whatever it takes.
Well, I don't think it would be very hard to go in. It's just coming out is the problem.
Can you get out? Yeah.
Coming out is the problem.
I feel really expendable right now. I agree, which is why Holmes and I put our heads together and came up with a possible strategy. A ray shift that results in the same era. Yes, okay. This way we can send you straight to the heart of Salem without moving you across time. However, there are two major conditions involved with this plan that I need you to understand. Jacqueline, As I explained earlier, we get 1 round trip reshift period. What's more, the number of people we can shift is severely limited. The Association has already forced us to shut down the reactor in Chaldea's basement, so we only have enough remaining magical energy for 1 last large-scale round trip. But there are exceptions to every rule, eh? Just goes to show you can't cross a bridge until you come to it. We're not operating independently anymore. We can't afford to be optimistic or even pessimistic. As for the second condition, you'll need to dress for the occasion so that you don't stand out in late 17th century Salem. Yeah, that would make sense. Think of it as officially sanctioned cosplay. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
It may sound silly, but we believe it will be essential to letting you move around in Salem unimpeded. Sounds great to me. I'll go first then. You, of all people, might stand out the most. Even if you told people that you're, a president or something, people might not believe you. You can't. Why not?
Look at Edison. He just really wants to go.
Sad. No, he just really wants to help out his people, Bill? Yeah. Tell them. Who's Bill?
Who's Bill?
Billy? Oh, Shakespeare. Okay. Indeed. Once we learned all this, Lady Da Vinci asked us to come up with a scenario for infiltrating the area. I nearly fainted when I first thought she was asking me to sneak in, so you can imagine my relief to know this is not the case. Yeah, except I'll go, right? Furries are generally not accepted in 17th century.
It's okay.
It's okay.
All we have to do is just open their minds.
Yeah, open their minds. You do know you don't have to share every thought that comes into that swollen head of yours, don't you? Haha, after all, we servants are but a band of fools and eccentrics. As such, we are well suited to being actors, but I mean, Anderson, you kind of spit out, facts pretty harshly. So, you're not really one to be talking to Shakespeare about this. Thus, in this scenario, you will visit Salem as a part of a traveling group of performers, a troupe, if you will.
We're called the Guinea Rodons.
What a joke. The great William Shakespeare reduced to writing a script for a glorified circus act. I knew even before you put quill to paper that, taking into account the inexperienced actors and the uptight audience, there was no way the script would be suitable.
Have you guys seen the adult form of Anderson? Yes!
Anderson
course. SSR!
Yes!
Would roll every day and any day for them.
I know. Oh, anyways.
Needs to happen.
I know, right? But it probably won't. Just like, Summer Night of the Round Table. It's like, you have the sprites and everything. What Arco did such a great job, and it's like, nope, doesn't matter.
You can just be
never be reality.
Nobukatsu hell, and just like, Yeah. You can see it, but you'll never realize that dream.
We'll get it the day Sita appears in the gacha. I don't know. Ha ha ha! Now, Anderson, there's nothing more delightful in a story than a surprising and well-conceived twist. In this case, we hardly need world-class talent. Of course, they will need to be able to perform in some fashion, or the whole ploy will be for naught. But a troupe is, by definition, a place where those who are otherwise unable to earn a living drift together, which makes it perfect for camouflage. Wait, hold up. You mean we're going to be performing? Well, okay. I'll do my best. Is there a problem with that? I think it's a pretty clever idea myself. As for which servants will actually be joining this troupe, I decided to choose them myself, taking Bill's opinion into account, of course. Let me tell you, it was a terrible headache coming up with a scenario to fit these rank amateurs.
Is that why Robin was with you yesterday? Oh, he's not gonna have fun.
Oh. Still, that's not to say it wasn't fulfilling. Go ahead and knock yourselves out with this manuscript. Just make sure you pay in full and up front. So then, neither Shakespeare or Anderson will be joining this mission. Okay. What about you, Geronimo? I'm sure Senpai would be greatly relieved to have you along. I'm sorry, Mash, but I can't do that. I wasn't cast in this operation either.
Wait, why not? Wait, weren't they all saying that your abilities to be connected to the land were so good and all?
Yeah, right!
Wait, why aren't we bringing you? It's one thing if we're not bringing...
He's just moral support to tell us how evil Salem is.
It's one thing if we're not bringing Shakes and we're not bringing Hans, even though they wrote the manuscripts for us. Like, and what if something happens on the fly?
Robin just pretended to have a hangover so he couldn't come along.
Geronimo!
He's like, the situation is so dire, you asked me for my help. Oh wait, but I'm not coming.
Let's do a rewrite.
Okay.
I fell wet in my load of the time because my Claudius was a circus through and through.
Who are we gonna bring though? Like Liz or something? Like,
oh boy.
No doubt they thought my inclusion would lead to unforeseen difficulties, even as a member of the troop or of a troop.
Why?
Could be like.
I'm sure he can do something. Well, anyways.
Maybe like racial tensions or something. I don't know. Like.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just guessing, man. All right. I would like nothing more than to help, but not if it means putting my friend in danger.
Which friend? Us?
Me, I guess. Us. Casters get extra bond in the singularity, if I remember correctly. Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to see. Oh, I see. ... On the flip side of that, what's gotten into you, Media?
I forgot she was here.
You loathed this idea from the moment you heard it. You said you'd refuse even if we use a command spell.
Wait, are we bringing you with us, Media?
Does the fact that you've been standing around without making a peep mean you still haven't made a decision? Well, I guess I'm still thinking about it. Okay. You want to send Media to Salem? Are you serious? I mean, she's pretty strong. Even if she's just going to pretend to be a troop member, that's far too dangerous. She's pretty strong. After all, Media really is
She's not a witch.
Yeah, exactly. Regardless of Media's extenuating circumstances. Sending a real witch to a place famous for witch hunts is the height of folly.
That's not nice.
Ugh, boring, dull, dim-witted. I should have expected no better response from a lion. Quite. There is not a hint of humor or adventure to be found in it. You guys want to come along instead? Indeed. Couldn't have said it better myself. Alright, Shakes, you're up. Huh. Go ahead and laugh if you want. I'm used to being ridiculed by selfish so-called geniuses. But this is neither the time nor the place to be discussing humor or fashion or patents. There are American citizens who have been swallowed up by this darkness, and their very lives are at stake. If you want to be funny, then save it for the movies. Okay. I understand you're very patriotic, Edison, but I'm afraid things just aren't that simple. This may be the modern day, but we're dealing with a world from the past and a town of witch hunts where external support just isn't an option. Common sense alone won't get us through this. We need a specialist's expertise. That's why we're counting on Media to serve an advisory role. If a demon god is behind this, then it's going to be an extremely difficult mission. And there's no one better suited to find the line between superstition and magecraft than her. Okay. Yeah, I guess she's an expert, so...
Yeah.
Of course, we really didn't expect this request to upset her like it has. I mean... Are we that surprised? But if she changed her mind after sleeping... on it, then all's well that ends well. Okay. But... settle down. There's no problem here. No, wait. Let me try that again. Ahem. There's no need to make a fuss over things that haven't come to pass. Mash. I swear by Hecate that I won't let any harm befall Master. Don't you hate seeing names before, but you actually don't know how to pronounce them? But anyways, what's this? Are you feeling a bit off today or something? I was just in a bad mood last night. Anyway, it's up to Master to make the final call. I mean, you don't have to come if it triggers you so much, Media, but, I mean, your expertise would be really helpful. Am I wrong, little writer? I'm getting chills. There's something seriously wrong with her. What about you, Mash? Are you coming along too?
Didn't Mash say that she was gonna stay
she
here?
Can't. Gouda, you should know this. I can't. I was never part of the cast to begin with, so... ... Anyway, now that you're all caught up, I'm going to go ahead and begin the reshift preparations. Wait, so who's coming along? There's us, and then there's media? Is that it? Or are all of these dudes coming along too?
I think it's just us and media at this point. Media is mad because she can't bring her saber figurines. Well, like, maybe she can bring like a keychain or something.
Yeah. In the meantime, Jacqueline, I want you to brief everyone we chose to accompany you. Who did we choose? Remember, we don't have a lot of time before you need to leave. I especially want you to keep in mind that this is our one and only chance to reshift. Alright, thanks, Da Vinci.
Right. Wow, this section is pretty long. Well, it's the beginning of the pseudo-singularity.
Yeah, so usually they're a bit long.
Yeah.
Alright, Mash, ... She's a little bit dejected because she can't come along. Oh. Hi, Mash. What are you reading there? Oh, hi, Mash. What are you reading? Oh, this is the file for this mission. Oh, okay. Did you already finish your briefing? Me? Don't worry, I'm fine. I've been working pretty hard these days. Hold on, I've been working pretty hard these last few days, but I'm feeling better now that I've had a bit of a break. Compared to what you and everyone else who's about to head to Salem must be going through. I'm sorry, you're right. Looking back now, I have been a bit discouraged. It goes without saying at this point, but I'm not a combatant anymore. Not yet.
Not yet.
You can do it, Mash. At least they weren't lying that it was the final reshift, not counting events. That's true.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna make jokes before saying, yeah, Chaldea's gonna be all like destroyed and in ice. But I'm like,
I mean, they're worried about these like 50,000 people. I mean, in Lost Belts, there's like nothing. So like, I mean,
care about them while you still can. I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm Da Vinci's assistant and a summoning circle engineer. Wow. Having an ordinary Chaldea staff member like myself go to somewhere like Salem would only put me and everyone else in danger. I just wish there was some way I could be useful. I mean, you're useful to me, Mash. Useful. That's it. Mash? I'm sorry, Senpai. I just remembered something urgent I have to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to prepare right away. See you later. Alright, you do what you gotta do, Mash.
I feel like she found out what she needs to do.
Yeah, her purpose, yeah. What was that all about? Now that was some impressive Kohai power.
She didn't do anything, though.
I believe in you, Mash, so Kohai power, yeah. Okay, looks like everyone's all set. We'll be sending a party of 6 into Salem, including Jacqueline.
Wait, weren't we supposed to take a nap and sleep?
We napped already, off screen. Once again, do not let your guard down after making your way past the bounded field. Make sure not to say or do anything that would give away the fact that you aren't originally from the 17th century. Probably my accent would give it away, I don't know. Alright, initiating reshift sequence. What? Wait! Okay. But please, take me with you to Salem! Oh, okay.
Kohai power is a measurable unit of Kohai motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see how strong...
Look at this! Kohai power!
Yeah, Mash said, wait.
Look! So shocked. Well, no, that's a pretty last-minute request, but I'm afraid we've already filled all the roles we need. There aren't any other... Yes, there is! I've heard that troops like these have a prompter who works behind the scenes to feed the performers their lines. Okay. In that case, I believe Senpai will need a dependable Kohai to be her secretary.
Alright.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Don't worry about the scripts. I've already learned them all by heart. Wow. You sure you wouldn't be more useful here, Mash? But okay. I dare say you won't find a better prompter than me on such short notice anywhere. So once again, I request to accompany the rest of the troop. Of course, I'm certain I can be useful as an on-site Chaldea staff member as well. Way to go, Mash. I second the request. Yeah. Way to go, Mash. Kohai power. You memorized our entire script? Well, well, I'm impressed. I certainly can't argue with that. What do you think, Mr. Showbiz? Does your script need a bit of support? My script is nothing less than perfection itself. However, even a perfect script means little without actors to bring it to life. A prompter to feed the performers on stage their lines, you say? Such a role could well be crucial to ensuring the success of a performance put on by an amateur cast. That's true. Above all, I cannot help but commend her for memorizing the entire script. As such, I am more than happy to support Mash's request. Besides, if the troupe cannot perform convincingly, they are certain to come under suspicion. To be honest, I think this would be a great help. Yup. What do you think, Geronimo? I'm afraid I can't concur. Having a young girl accompany a troupe of performers is bound to invite misunderstandings. It would be dangerous, even without the threat of combat. But I will say that Mash seems to have taken all of that into consideration. But, I mean, technically, I'm a young girl too, so, I mean, should I not go, Geronimo?
I was just gonna say, I feel like this is the first time Da Vinci's really, like, saying, like, no, Mash, you can't go.
Yeah.
Because I feel like usually she's not quite like this.
Well, I mean, Mash is also kind of in bad condition, right?
Well, yeah, yeah, I know that. But, like, I just feel like, this is the most pushback I've felt from
usually Da Vinci has our backs.
Yeah.
I mean, she does. She's just kind of concerned.
I mean, like,
for
sometimes,
Mash.
like, I feel like, you know, she'd be like, alright, Mash, like, she'll find a way to make it happen.
Right, yeah. Let's see. It would be dangerous even without the threat of combat, but I will say that Mash seems to have taken all of that into consideration. In which case, I believe this is Master's decision to make. I honestly did think I could use an assistant. What if we say she's the troop leader's little sister?
Definitely.
Yeah.
We definitely look like us and Mash.
Yeah.
We got glasses.
Yeah. You are aware of... Hold on. You're aware this will put Mash in danger, right? Are you sure you can keep your Kohai safe when you'll already have your hands full with the mission? I mean, Mash is stronger than we are.
I don't think we can even keep ourselves safe.
I know, right? Of course she can. Hasn't she more than proven herself by this point? However, she pulled it off. She's still the master that walked through the Temple of Time. If anything, having Mash there would only make her more stubborn. We're talking double her usual tenacity. Mash multi-classing into the immortal position too.
Of course.
I can see you're set on this, and the other party members don't appear to have any objections. If Jacqueline's okay with it, then I have no real basis to refuse Mash's request. But let me give you this warning. Integrity won't keep you safe in a world full of abnormalities. Sometimes you'll need to be a straight-up sophist, or look the other way. At times like that, you'll need to weigh your own principles against the mission's success. Understood. I'll keep that in mind. I'm counting on you, Jacqueline. Good luck. Yeah, we'll help everybody in America. All right. Okay, everyone, we're off to Salem. To Salem. Let's go. All right then. In that case, I hereby issue the Remnant Order's final command. Master Jacqueline will arrive at the Salem Singularity at the current time. Make sure you make full use of your experience to date and see to it that you come back safely from this especially exceptional mission.
Wow. Especially exceptional mission.
Alright.
Alright.
Let's
Final
go.
ray shift. Yay. Well, I guess we have to come back too, but you know.
Excellent. Everything looks good with the ray shift. Oh boy, what's gonna happen? Okay, let's get back to our monitoring duties. All servants remain on standby until further notice. What's gonna happen? Do you think it was a good idea to let her go along? I knew that Mash would want to go. You were the one who was most against it, Da Vinci. I've nearly been accused of being a witch myself. Oh, not in the broom-flying, wand-wielding, people-cursing sense so much as being thought of as a heretic. I mean, you were pretty brilliant for your time.
Yeah.
Somebody claimed that the autopsies I did for research were evil rituals. I'm sorry to say that back then, I didn't handle it very bravely. Instead of standing up for what I believed in, I found myself at a loss for words. I turned my back on the truth, and had to lie about who I really was. Over time, that kind of pressure starts to eat away at you. It's like poison more than anything else. I just thought that MASH was a little young to go through that that kind of torture. Oh boy. King Gilgamesh, how are you guys doing? We're doing great.
Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, we took a bit of a break.
Yeah.
You took a bigger break.
Yeah, I only landed myself in the hospital for a bit, but yeah. We're doing great.
doing better than before.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I hope everybody else is doing good as well. Yeah.
Alright. Go through that kind of torture. Oh boy. Oh, you didn't come along! Yeah, alright. Don't be silly. Those two have all seen nearly every side of humanity by now. The ugliness of the witch trials should put a nice bow on the whole thing. I mean...
I guess.
That's a really, cryptic way to put a bow on something. Besides, the very notion of sending a troupe of performers to a Puritan village was utter lunacy from its genesis. Indeed, fighting fire with fire, as they say. Ha 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 ha. I hope everything is okay, and I've been playing the Iskander event, or the Islander event. I feel like it's the Iskander event.
The Zero event's pretty good. I mean, we haven't really touched it. Oh, yeah, I was actually going to tell you after we finish this first part, which we have not finished.
This is still the first part.
I know. I was going to tell you that actually for this week's Master Missions, you have to play Zero.
Oh, shit.
You actually have to do like 10 quests.
Like in Zero?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So if you want to do the Master Missions, you have to play it.
Okay.
Because, yeah, look who hasn't touched it.
You know, I still haven't gotten that Saber Deer Moon ticket yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, Media, you didn't come with us?
I guess not. Oh, you were too late. Huh? Oh, it's okay. My phone always messes up, like, Japanese names and stuff, so... Or, like...
Autocorrect is bad civ.
Huh? But where are Jacqueline and the others? Did they already leave? Oh,
we left without her.
She
no.
secretly wanted to come along. Huh? What are you still doing here? Wait, we didn't do, like, roll call before we left or something? What's going on? Was there a problem with the race shift? Oh ho, we seem to have gotten our twist rather early in the story. How delightful. Wait, so then who came with us?
MASH. That's all I know at this point.
Yeah.
But there's 6 of us.
Apparently 6 of us are going to this trip to Salem.
Is it 6 of us, including us, plus MASH, makes 7? Or is it 6 servants plus us plus MASH?
Or six total.
Well, it's minus Media now anyways, but whatever.
Okay. How's this delightful? This is terrible. There's no way is there no way we can contact them? I mean, I feel like this was kind of established already, Edison. Gasp, gasp. I've been knocked out this whole time. That wasn't me who went along. Oh boy.
Was it that weird cloaked shadow?
Oh.
It could be Media Alter, yeah!
I'd be down for that. I'd roll for that. Anyways. What was... that was someone pretending to be me, using magic as a disguise. So we're dealing with someone capable of outwitting a witch. This is bad. Yeah, you don't say. If you're here, then who's the Media who went to Salem? Yeah, we don't know, man. Okay. Are we? Oh, yay, finally! It only took an hour to get to this point. Yay, the title card. Ooh, oh, it is pitch black.
Alright, quiet forest, yeah.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna check the master missions for this week. Oh. Oh, actually, complete 10. Wow, alright. Guess I will have to play that event.
Well, or you don't play your master missions.
What happened? What happened?
It's past 12.
Oh, it was past the reset. Okay. Okay. Hello, is this game hard? Not really. Particularly.
Honestly, it's not really that hard.
Yeah. It might be harder if your luck sucks when you roll gacha, but
But you can play the game with any unit.
Yeah.
And so it's not really
quartz.
It's not really that hard. And
Labor Day login.
Right.
I'm just kind of wondering why they chose Nightingale.
She doesn't exactly scream American, but
I mean, she does, but like,
why?
Oh, wait, no, wait,
why? She's a British
Yeah,
nurse.
never mind. Yeah. Wait, why? Just put like
probably in the American singularity.
Maybe like
they should have put Billy on there.
Edison or something.
Yeah, they should put Edison on here instead.
Yeah, I mean,
whatever.
Okay, whatever.
But yeah, no, this game is not very hard usually. I mean, there's some.
Oh wow! Oh my god! I have quartz. Okay, well, whatever.
Well, sometimes the game can be fairly hard, you know, with like challenge quests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But in general, most of the game is not.
It's not too difficult.
It's not too difficult.
Yeah. Like the progression is not so bad.
The progression makes sense though, because you know if you're starting weak at the beginning. And
yeah.
then, you know,
I guess the first biggest barrier is Camelot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then at that point, you know, you should have, you know, the right servants.
Yeah.
There's no PvP, so you can't. So you won't be pressured to get the best stuff. Min-maxing with low rarity servants is fun too. Yeah, definitely.
Honestly,
the best thing about this game is the lack of PvP. I hate PvP, and PvP sucks.
I mean, some people really like it.
I don't like PvP.
I was just gonna say, I don't think either of us personally like really prefer PvP, but I mean, you can do really well with free-to-play units, which is really great. Yeah.
And min-maxing, I'm not a min-maxer either. So like you can be like super casual about it and still get through the game. And I think a lot of people, I mean, obviously they love the characters and the servants and the story, but I think people just really like the story itself, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something that's more special about FGO.
Yeah,
because
I mean, for a mobile game, it has a very like robust story.
I mean, we play a whole bunch of mobile games. We play like 5 or 6 or 7 mobile games, and all of their stories are kind of
well, they're usually on the shorter side, and they're not super fleshed out and stuff.
Right.
I mean, the fact that this beginning prologue chapter was an hour long, it says something about you know. The
so I think definitely the story is one of the biggest draws to FGO, besides the characters, and but overall,
I mean, it's part of the reason why I think it's so successful, right?
Yeah, and yes, Kubro is with everybody, with us all.
All right, half AP, yeah, because we didn't play it. All right, Unknot Before Dawn. All right. Random servant number 1. Let's go. Oh, this was my farming team. Okay. Let's
Do we actually get extra bond with casters?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, but it's a rider node, so
I was gonna say you could force yourself to bring Edison and show Salem the greatness of Edison.
Oh, I can put him at the back, but like I don't think he's gonna do very well against these riders. All right, so let's get an assassin first. Let's bring you because you're pretty good against like everybody, and we'll bring Shiki, because she's cool.
Sounds good.
And then Gawain is gonna be pure darkness, so he's not gonna get any, like, buffs.
Well, he just won't get the extra buff.
Let's see. We wanted to bring Edison, and I guess we might as well bring Helena along. And we'll bring Geronimo. Oh boy, okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, this can't be too bad, right? Alright, let's go.
They didn't come with us, but we're forcing them with us anyways.
Later we'll bring Shakes and Hands or something.
Bring media.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Wow, it really is dark.
Does this mean we made it inside? I think so. It looks like we're in a forest outside of Salem. Sometime before daybreak. Wait a second. Like I know, like I didn't expect.
Is that a forest? I barely see something in the background.
I think they're trees. Yeah, there are trees.
Okay.
But I was just gonna say, like, I know they weren't gonna like change Mash's sprite or anything, but you know how Da Vinci just talked to us about whatever sanctioned cosplay or whatever, so we don't stand out in 17th century Salem. I don't think this is keeping us, you know, camouflaged, I guess, or
in with the times.
Yeah.
Yeah, meta servants are just for flexing and challenge quests. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the case too.
I mean, that is what we are trying for, but what we were trying for, but it's so dark, even for night. Is everyone alright? I guess there's no, like, stars and stuff? Hey, Robin! I'm still getting my bearings here. Sure doesn't feel too hospitable, though. I'll tell you that much. I figured it'd be pitch black inside the mist, but it's actually a lot brighter than I thought. Well, I guess, since we can see you, kind of, but, you know, it's not exactly bright. I'm impressed, Robin. I should have known you'd have great night vision. I can barely see a thing. Yeah, you and me both. Do you think you could take guard duty? Yeah, please. Sure, you got it. I'll check our watches against the stars later to make sure we're all synced up too. Wait, oh, okay.
Wait, so he can see stars?
Maybe we're just in such a dense forest that...
Well, it's daytime, so there's no stars. But maybe later he'll see stars.
Wait, this was daytime?
Yeah, It's daytime, isn't it? They said that it was daytime.
Let's see.
Sometime before daybreak.
Oh. It's not quite daytime,
I guess
then.
There could still be stars. Okay, well, whatever.
Alright, well, anyways. Well, that didn't take long. I've already got my eyes on someone suspicious. Great. Looks like a guy, but that's a witch if ever I saw one. Just look at his beady little eyes. Evil eyes. Are you talking about me? That's rich. If I were you, I'd hope no one mistakes me for a bandit and shoots me. Oh. Matahari, stop that, you two. I did not think you were coming along, but alright. You should at least try and act like performers. What if someone overheard you? I mean, you probably perform the most out of all of us, but okay. Good point. Oh, hey, Neja. Good point. Wait, what the? Okay. Damn, you scared me. Oh, I know you. You're Crown Prince Neja, one of the newbies. You've been standing there so still that I mistook you for a wax doll. Dolls lack capacity for thought. You show no sign of thought. Does that mean you are a doll? Ouch, that's harsh. Guess I deserve that. Sorry, just forget I said anything. Is everyone here, Mash? Roll call.
We're missing media.
Okay, yeah, Robin, Neja,
Sanson,
Matahari,
us,
and
Mash.
Alright. Just a moment, senpai. Slowly but surely, my eyes are starting to adjust to the dark.
Oh, yeah, we can see a little bit more.
Over there. Is that what?
What is that?
Media? It is you, right? Can you come closer, please? We need to stick together right now. Why don't we just ask Media to make, like, light beams or something? I know. Ray shifting. Whoever thought it was a good idea to combine magecraft and science? I don't think I'll ever get used to this feeling. Oh, no SSR servants in your current party. Who needs SSR servants?
You don't need those.
Anyways, that's all 7 of us, including Senpai. Everyone, please make sure you have all your things, then we'll be on our way. Okay, let's go find the village. Man, I can't believe we're all stuck walking. You'd think Da Vinci could have planned something a little more convenient.
17th century Salem, Robin. Remember that.
Maybe if we had like a, I don't know, horse and buggy or something. I don't know. Besides, if we had a covered wagon to ride in, it'd go a long way towards helping the locals buy what we're selling.
That's true.
You really do love complaining, don't you? We're only able to bring a bare minimum of equipment we need. We'll just have to make do with what we've got. That's always how it is with race shifts. If we need anything else, we procure it on site. Yeah, I know. We're traveling performers, so we don't have a whole lot to our names. Guess I should be honored that the bard himself came up with our little bit of theater. Come to think of it, we ought to decide on a name for our merry band. Any ideas, Master?
Getting it done.
I was wondering about that too. We should figure that out before we run into anyone. Okay, let's go with the Jacqueline. Please
That's such
don't.
a lame name.
Please don't. No, no, this is a bad idea. Huh. That Jacqueline. No, it's not great. Please, no. What's so funny? It's not all that bad. You really don't have any manners, do you? I mean, I don't think it's great either. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a little too witty for you? I didn't know you had great scholars. Oh wait, I didn't know you great scholars were so hard-headed. I gotta say though, don't you think that it's not all that bad? It's kind of condescending as praise goes. That's true. I didn't mean it like that, but now that you mention it, don't worry, I don't mind. I know what you meant. Yeah. Thank you, Ringmaster. You're very kind. I'm the Ringmaster too! Senpai, I can't help but notice that Robin and Sanson are always at each other's throats.
Got some beef.
Yeah, well, one's the poster boy for irreverence. One of them is basically Mr. Irreverence. Well, that's true. I don't think it matters either way. Whatever. I know we prepared for it, but it's not like we're for sure gonna put on a play. I'd just as soon not cross that bridge if I don't have to. Don't worry, I can always entertain with my dancing. Yes, you can. Besides, we also have two beautiful stars right here, right? We do? Oh, me? I know that Nedra is an important character in many Chinese operas like Journey to the West, but you're not also talking about me, are you? Okay, but what about me? I sure am. If I have to, I'll even bring Master upon the stage. Please don't. I'm not a very good actress. I can hear the sweet sound of applause now. I'm game if mashes. I'm not really game, but sure.
We're always game.
Sure. Senpai! If that is your wish, Master, I shall do my best. I believe the expression is knock them dead.
Break a leg?
Yeah. That doesn't mean actually kill them. It's all pretend, got it? So don't go shooting at us or the audience. Oh, and there's one last thing I want to make sure of. I get we're gonna try to explain away our outfits as being performers' costumes, but isn't it gonna be a problem if we've got some obviously Asian people here with us? Yeah. I think we should be okay there. Actually, I don't think about it. What ethnicity is Gouda?
Unknown ethnicity. Whatever you want to be. Whatever you are.
I'm Asian too.
I don't know.
I was concerned about how Senpai would be received here, so I checked our historical records. The late 17th century was also the tail end of the Age of Exploration. At the time, most of the interest in colonization had moved to the New World. But Europe already had a strong connection to Asia thanks to the East India Company. Okay, makes sense. They regularly imported spices from Southeast Asia, textiles from India, and tea and ceramics from China. So since Salem was a British colony and would later go on to be a thriving port town with lots of trade, the people here may not exactly see Asians every day, but they also shouldn't be so unusual that it would make them distrust us. I don't know, man. Huh? That's so. Figures that tea would be one of the Great British Empire's 3 base desires. I mean, but are there really Asians coming along for the ride? Not sure about that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, in the British Empire, I don't know, importing tea and stuff. Maybe.
I lost track of what they're talking about. Whatever.
It's okay. Be that as it may, we should still prepare ourselves to be treated with prejudice. Yes. Indeed, what's more, we do not know for sure that the culture here is the same as 17th century Salem from our history or not. That's true. By the way, Jacqueline, is there a way for us to contact Caldia here? I hope so. But I don't know. Huh? You mean our communication device? Didn't Da Vinci explain all this, to us herself? Wait, didn't Da Vinci explain all this to us herself, media? I was present as an assistant myself, but I was preoccupied with making sure Senpai didn't nod off. Yes, of course. I just wanted to review the information, given how important it is. What was the deal with that again? We can never return to Caldia ever again. Yeah. Huh? You're kidding, right? Don't tell me we're stuck here forever. Yes, she's kidding. Oh, Senpai. I have a special device for that purpose, though it'll take time to set up. So we won't be able to report our safe arrival back to Caldia until that's done. Can anyone at all use that device?
Can anyone at all?
What did I say?
I don't remember.
Can anyone at all use that device? No. Only Senpai. Oh, wow.
Alright. I guess these servants are kind of screwed if they stray from the pack.
Just use my command spells. Come! They regenerate anyway. Ordinarily, this area wouldn't permit any kind of magical communication at all. But I was told we can get around that by linking the key mechanism to Senpai's command spells. Oh, alright. Okay. Since Senpai has a strong connection to all the servants still at Caldia. However, this method makes use of a backdoor, a byproduct of sorts that happens when Shiba acts up. So I believe it will only be used for this particular race shift. That said, it's not as though we're pressed for time. The important thing is that our race shift here was successful. Okay. I see. They really thought this through. Is there something important you need to contact Caldia about? No, I was just curious. Hold it. I see light ahead. Light up ahead. It's a campfire. Oh.
Who's there?
Oh, does this mean we're already at the center of Salem? I mean, just because there's a campfire doesn't mean you're at the center of Salem. I mean...
We're in deep woods, Matai.
I doubt it. If that were the case, we'd be seeing fields long before even a hint of houses. There's a fair few people. I can hear them chatting amongst themselves. We ought to keep out of sight and move in for a closer look. Surely you can do that, though, Robin. Oh, hey! Do you all have your white ash branches? Oh boy, is this like a ritual or something? These are our magic wands. Now it's time to rap on the door. Tap it 3 times against the earth, against the invisible door. Rat-a-tat, 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 tap. This door leads to the world beyond, and once it's open, a spirit will appear and gift us with a prophecy.
Okay.
Okay, girl. What sort of prophecy, Abby? It will tell you things about the future you desire, the boy of your dreams, and also, glimpses of a far, far away world that's nothing like our own. The spirit will whisper what you must do to make your dreams come true. I just imagine Abby rapping with fire bars now.
You know, Abby, I believe in you. You can rap all the stuff you want.
Yeah, she's just really talented, you know?
Yeah, you can do anything.
Yeah.
I believe in you, Abby.
I want a dress that's even whiter than snow, something that's sure to catch his eye. Oh, I want to be a brunette with dark hair as a raven's feathers.
Her hair is pretty dark
already, yeah. I want to know who I'm going to marry one day. Eek. Okay then, everyone, make your wish as you throw your wands into the fire. We shall sing Tituba's... Wait, shall we sing Tituba's magic spell too? Okay, this is witchcraft, right? This is witchcraft, right? Oh.
These girls don't have eyes.
I mean, they're NPCs, so sometimes they don't, but... Yes, let's! Okay. Sounds like some super shady ritual. Alright. Okay, what the hell is all that? That's what I want to know. They look like they're girls from the village, but they're all acting, well, crazy. Aw, look at how much fun they're having dancing. I wish I could join them. Maybe you don't want to. But what are girls that young doing out this late at night?
In the forest.
Yeah, could it be a trap? Or some sort of magecraft ritual? Kinda seems like it. ... Do you sense any magical energy, Media? No, but... Oh, this is bad. Very bad. Okay. What is? If anything, the opposite. I sense nothing since we came here. Our magecraft has been severely weakened. Here, let me prove it. Robin, Sanson, Dancing Girl, can you change into your spirit forms? Oh. Alright. No, I can't. What's going on here? Oh no. Are you no longer servants? Oh, that would be bad. Don't tell me you've been incarnated.
Incarcerated.
I almost said that. I know. That's why I stopped myself. I was like, that's not right.
I'm just trying to think of Sanson with chains. I mean, with like going to jail.
I mean, that would be kind of, yeah. No, that's not what this is. It feels more like I've been crammed into a temporary human body than anything.
Okay.
Okay. I thought the Spiritron conversion felt a little weird even after the reshift. Man, this is gonna be a real pain in the ass. Who goes there? Oh, alright.
Okay.
Who are you? Robin, lower your bow. It's just a child. I mean, you never know. Could be dangerous. Damn it, I let my guard down when we got here. She overheard what we were just talking about. Hey there, young lady. What brings you out here? You're outsiders. Wow, you could tell. No way. Senpai? Keep calm and act troopish. Are those girls over there friends of yours? ... Okay. Friends? I don't have any friends. Oh. You wanna be friends? Hello there. Wait, what the heck?
I am sorry if we startled you.
As you saw, that scene is not ready for Z performance. Oh, is it like a weird French accent that I am not? Okay. But don't worry, we're not. That accent. Are you a French soldier? A fugitive? I have to get out of here. Uh-oh, she ran off into the woods. You there. Sanson, Mash, wait. We can deal with her later. Something's going on near the campfire. Master? What's going on near the campfire? Grr. Okay, of course it's beasts. Ah! Stay together, everyone. They'll pick you off if we get separated. What's going on? Why are there wild beasts so close to the village? You mean they won't pick you off if you stick together? I don't know. Come on, Abby, let's get out of here. Wait, let me get a piece of firewood, otherwise... Ah! You have to stay together. Get back. Grr. Grr. Eee! God, yipe. What? Huh? Man, these New World beasties sure are rowdy. But who are you? Okay. Just an old dummy who didn't realize he'd been surrounded by wild beasts, young lady. Too bad none of them seem like they'd make a good dinner. Hell, they look hungrier than we are. Demonic presence. These beasts no longer. Ringmaster, you don't mind if we throw down with these things, right? Go ahead. Wait, Ringmaster, we need to help these girls first. We can't have these things acquiring a taste for people. But to hurry, you and Mash get the girls somewhere safe. Yeah. Okay. Yes, senpai. I mean, Ringmaster! Your village is down that way, right? Now let's get going.
How did they know where the village was?
I don't know. They're probably fleeing towards the village, so,
yeah.
You know. Beast noises, yeah.
Ooh, great wolves.
Yeah.
Alright.
I've always liked the Salem fighting music. Okay, so I brought Sanson. At least he's a assassin, so we're good.
I guess the other choices probably would have been
Robin, maybe.
Yeah.
And
Media?
Maybe? I don't know.
I just realized that Foe isn't here.
You're right! We haven't seen Foe
yeah.
Oh, yeah! You're right, man.
Even though Mash came with us.
Yeah, no, we just straight up have not seen Foe. Yeah, that's kind of strange.
Maybe the writer forgot about Foe.
Yeah.
Didn't know how to write Foe into the story.
They made up for it in LB2, right?
I was gonna say they should have been friends with the LB2 writer. Can disperse some of the foes.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm saving my NPs for.
I don't know. It's the last.
Oh, it's the last wave.
Yeah.
I'm just like used to like 3 waves, and I'm just like, okay, but yeah, maybe.
But Shiki and Carmilla are really good at getting their NPs, so like you wouldn't even need to save them if you ask me.
Well, also because I had Kaleidoscope on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, that should do it.
I'm actually really happy that we're finally getting through Salem.
Yeah.
I feel like we really need to farm some stakes.
Oh,
we've been kind of neglecting farming stakes for a really long time.
I mean, ever since trying to farm like so many bronze mats for I don't remember which servant, like I've given up. I've given up farming those.
But like, if you don't play Salem, you can't even farm stakes even
if
you wanted to.
I know. I was partially hoping that it'd be in the next lotto, but it's not, obviously, so. Alright. And done. Got rid of those wolves. I'll go ahead with Master. You guys finish up here. ... What's going on here? It's lucky that these creatures weren't too strong, but it seems our strength has been halved. Oh, great. Indeed, this strange false incarnation has more dire effects than I thought. At this point, we may as well be human. We might be in for some tough battles down the road. Salem has long story sections. Yeah, I can see that for sure. I feel like there's less story parts, but longer sections.
Yeah, I mean, we've been streaming for almost 2 hours, and we're still only on the second part.
I'm on like the first.
Wait, I just noticed that Sanson has horses on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Wow, I never noticed that until now.
Oh, it's been like that for a while, but alright. Yes, we might be in for some tough battles down the road. Yes, we will. Yes, it is difficult, but worry not, Sanson. The Buddha always watches and protects in forsaken lands. Alright. That's very reassuring, Nisha. Or like all in the Buddha's palm or something, or whatever. How did it feel to you, Media? Oh wait, did you set that battle out? So it only affects combat. Those are the proverbial heads of the riders he's slain due to class advantage. Oh,
I see.
What is it, Media? Don't tell me you're upset that we beat them before you could. True, we may have overdone it. That albino girl saw us fighting. I see. That could be very bad. Do we silence her?
No, we do not.
It's fine. Be careful how you say things, Neja. I'm merely worried about one of those beasts attacking her. I'm going to take a look around. Okay, I'll examine these beasts in the meantime. I'm still wondering who this media imposter is.
All I can think of is Yan Cheng because of his name, but I'm like it's.
He was in Shinjuku already.
Yeah,
so...
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's probably not him.
Yeah. Are you alright, Senpai? I'm fine. Senpai? You mean Ringmaster, right?
Ringmaster.
I mean... Giggle. Thank you for helping us. You're welcome. We couldn't have escaped from those mean beasts otherwise. You saved our lives. Sensen, Neja, and Media are putting out the campfire. They'll be here soon. Oh goodness. Are you okay? Here, I've got you. I'm sorry. Now that we're out of danger, I was just so relieved that my legs gave out. I'm Jacqueline. Can I ask your name? Sure, we'll ask her name. Jacqueline. Yes.
Don't talk to strangers.
Of course, I'm Abigail. I live here in Salem. Who are you people? You don't look like sailors or merchants. We almost never get pilgrims or travelers here, and you're all wearing such strange clothes. We're the We are the Jacqueline Company. Yeah, obviously. A band of traveling performers.
This
is a terrible name.
Even if we called ourselves the Chaldea Company, that would sound better, don't you think?
Oh god. Should I change my name after this? This is Jacqueline. She may be young, but she's still the ringmaster our troop is named after. We got lost on our way to Salem and ended up here in the woods.
Clue about Media said she was in the recent summer event.
Oh, in the recent summer event.
Baby. I don't know.
Recent summer event.
Well, we'll find out.
Queen of Sheba.
Oh.
Kirky. They're in this event, right?
Yeah. They're in this
this
singularity.
Pseudo singularity. Yeah, I don't remember who else is in this. Alright. But this Jacqueline Company name sucks.
It really does.
Hold on. We got lost on our way to Salem and ended up here in the woods. Okay, performers? Performers? Oh wow! You mean you came all this way from Boston? Yeah, you know it. That's wonderful. I've never seen a real play before. Everyone's going to be so happy. By the way, do you know today's date, Abigail? Oh, please call me Abby, Mr. Ringmaster. Today's date? Well, it's already past midnight, so that would make it April 21st. Yesterday was the Sabbath. The year 2? Oh, is the year of our Lord 1692. 1692? Of all the years to come to Salem, I have no idea what is so important about 1692 Salem, but... Oh, this guy looks scary.
Who's this creepy old man?
Abigail, who are these people? Who are you? Oh, Uncle.
Okay. Hey, Uncle.
You guys don't look related, but okay.
I mean, it's the uncle. It could be like not.
Yeah, it could be
on the related
like,
side.
I mean, they're related.
I know. Like,
Sure. ... I don't know what you were thinking, taking the other children out into the woods in the middle of the night. But I'll deal with that later. Yes, Uncle. As for these people, Uncle, they're...
I could see the resemblance, actually. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uncle looks kind of scary.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's the resemblance. Well now, traveling performers, The other girls tell me you saved them from a pack of wild beasts. And you are the troop's ringmaster, eh, Miss Jacqueline? You must let me express my thanks. Let's see. It would be quite difficult to find a decent inn in Salem at this hour. And I can't have such upstanding young men and women staying at the same flop house as those ruffians from the wharf. Why don't you all come stay at my home, if that's alright with you?
I mean, it's almost daytime, so I'm sure we can just find an inn in the morning.
She told us it was just past midnight, so...
Oh.
I don't know.
I thought it was just before daybreak. Well, whatever.
I don't know. Maybe it's like 4 a.m. or something.
Okay.
That sounds great. Thank you. Sure. Wow. You mean it, Uncle? That's wonderful. That's the best news I've heard in my whole life.
Wow,
that's
okay.
sad.
That's quite a life you've lived if that's the best news.
That's enough, Abigail. You put all of your friends in terrible danger. Once we get home, you will go straight to your room. You'll have only water tomorrow for your breakfast and lunch. Oh.
Wow, that's not nice. She's a growing child.
Yeah, that's abuse. And of course, you're forbidden to speak to our guests until I give you permission. That is also abuse. That's not nice.
What if we speak to her? It's okay, she doesn't need to speak back to us. We can just speak to her.
Okay, I understand. I will do as you say. She can... Wait, does she know how to write? I don't know. She probably doesn't know how to write.
Well, we'll find out.
Oh, yes. I still haven't introduced myself. I am Randolph Carter, a scholar. Is this why her legs look so thin in her art? Yeah, that's probably why. Because she's only drinking water. I mean, keep hydrated, but still, this is not like this, man. I adopted Abigail as my own daughter after her parents, my sister, and her husband passed away. Now then, it's getting rather chilly, and we can talk more tomorrow. You'll feel much better after you've rested up from your journey in a nice warm bed. I'll have Tituba fix you something to eat too.
Tituba?
Tituba. Is that a person?
I don't know. They were singing some
Tituba
song. Yeah, earlier.
Oh, okay. Daytime. All right. It's immediately bright. It's like what happens in like part 1 of JoJo. Okay. Hey, that's the building we saw earlier. Hey, where's your ears? Tituba. There we go. Phew. Thank you for fetching the water, Tituba. I guess that will be my lunch today. Aw, please cheer up, Miss Abby. Where are our guests? Inside. Uncle went off to see the Reverend. I'm sure I will be scolded again later. I see. I'm sorry to hear that. Dot, dot, dot. How's the comms going along, Mash? Coming along, Mash? Wow. Okay, so they've got
a lot of plates.
Yeah, lots of plates. They've got bread. Tituba is surely just a background character and won't be relevant in the foreseeable future.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No, definitely a background character.
Yeah, she looks just like Uncle.
She blends in so well in the village. I was just gonna say her clothing's a little bit. I mean,
she
like definitely dressing up like a regular 17th century Salem citizen.
Of course, just like Uncle.
Just like us. I double-checked everything, Senpai, but I'm afraid it's not working? Well, that's not good. Yeah, you don't say. I guess not even Da Vinci's inventions always work perfectly. Miff, 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 miff. What's going on, Ninja? I don't know. Ninja, try swallowing your oatmeal before you speak. Oh. Come to think of it, weren't you supposed to be, smarter? I feel like Robin's always pushed to this half babysitting role. Cause stuffing your face when you're a guest in someone's home isn't really a good look, Especially when it's in a village that doesn't exactly seem to be overflowing with wealth. That's true. Oh, of course YouTube is lagging again, so let's see if it cuts us off.
Problems.
Yep, we'll just pause it for here. Pause it here for now, and see if it comes back.
If there's anything we can do, because this always happens.
Of course it does. Mama Robin energy coming out of it there. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Alright, so I think it's probably fine, but it's still kind of just spinning in one place, so we'll just give it a second. Because if YouTube's being dumb again, damn you, YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, well. Oh, alright, alright. It's moving. Okay. I think maybe we're okay.
Alright, well, let's try continuing, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Alright. Besides, oats are for horses, not people. Alright, chew your food. Don't choke on food like I did, and send yourself to the hospital. I could do a much better job of preparing this dish, even with the same ingredients. This village just doesn't have the luxury of caring about food. Well, that's a shame. I do feel hunger in this body. It must be an effect of this false incarnation. Of course, I expect we would be regarded with suspicion if we were never seen eating. That's true.
Servants eat too, so
that's okay. Yeah, it's like, but they don't have to, right? Like, I think in LB2 they did not really eat, right?
Well,
they were trying to feed.
There was like, oh, there wasn't that much food, so like, oh, you don't need to eat, and then like Gerda gave it to them anyways.
They're like, oh, we ate already, sort of thing,
something
right?
Like that.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Try not to be so uptight about it. Wait, try not to be so uptight about it? What? Yeah. Okay. It'll make things a lot easier if we go around playing up our image as a bunch of weirdos. I was actually able to check out the entire village.
The stream didn't cut off on my side. Okay, so that's good. So
it's just spinning,
because it's spinning again.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's freaking weird. I bet it's our internet.
I don't know.
Anyways, alright. I also spread word about our troop a bit, so make sure you guys play along. You already finished investigating the area? It's not even afternoon yet. She gets down to work. Yeah. Way to go, sis. Like you always say, first things first. Okay. First things first? Oh, okay. So what is the story with this village? Like Abby said, this is definitely Salem in 1692. All the villagers' stories line up. They're Puritans who originally hail from England. Most of them are farmers, fishers, and hunters, but there's also blacksmiths and cloth dyers, not to mention the Reverend. They're all industrious colonists who wake up with the sun and spend their days hard at work. There are a number of warehouses at the wharf, along with boats headed for England and the West Indies. Huh? That doesn't line up with our history. Salem didn't get a major wharf until... Did you say boats? As in sailors? Oh, she's excited. Media? I mean, that certainly makes sense given that this is a port town. You kinda seem like Lily for a moment there. Don't you lump me with that... lump me in with that child. I guess there must have been an error in Sheba's observations, but still... I noticed other deviations from our history too. People still live their lives here just like they did in our own late 17th century, but they're not all the same people. There are lots of folks here who weren't on the list of Salem's original residents. I haven't yet managed to figure out what it is they have in common, though. Huh.
Well, you got a lot of information really fast, Masamori.
Yeah. I see. Guess that means this isn't the Salem of our past. Yeah, I guess not. For my part, I scoped out the local topography around sunrise. And while the distinctive topography and architecture is still all there, the rest seems kinda off, huh? There's a bunch of stuff that doesn't line up with the historical files Chaldea gave us. Then, as we suspected, this village is actually a cunningly crafted fake. So whoever built this place is only using 17th century Salem as a cover, and has swapped out both the buildings and the citizens? Does this mean there's a major historical change on par with a singularity from the incineration of humanity taking place? Wait, what? Does this mean there's major historical change on par? Okay. What about the people living in modern Salem? Yeah. That's just it. There can't be more than 16, maybe 1,700 people here. And I didn't see any place that could be used to keep the 50,000 people who disappeared. 50,000 people. I wonder where they could have gone. Yeah.
Into a void.
Oh. And that's not our only major problem. There's also the witch trials. In our own history, 1692 was the very year when the accusations that started the witch trials began. This is a peaceful village, or at least it looked that way on the surface. But I did see farmers arguing pretty fiercely about who owned certain lands. They looked like they were nursing some major frustrations underneath their pious exteriors. I don't blame the girls for wanting to step out and let their hair down for a bit like they did last night. I mean, they were like building campfires and chanting all this weird stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. I took a peek at their grain stores, and it didn't look like they had much to spare. They must have had a string of poor crops. Seemed to me like they barely made it through the winter. This house just happens to be on the more prosperous side. There aren't many homes here that could accommodate guests. For that matter, what if the images we got from Sheba were falsified? Huh. Okay, maybe. I can't deny that's a possibility, but...
Hey.
My oh my. Are you already discussing your next performance?
Definitely.
I hope that means you slept well, honored guests. Oh, Tituba, right? That's right, my name is Tituba. I'm Mr. Carter's servant. Oh. Okay. A servant? Her? I apologize for prying, Tituba, but may I ask? You wish to know where I'm from? I was born on the island of Barbados, in the Caribbean. A lot of people like me were. I may work for Mr. Carter now, but I used to work for Miss Abby's father. We were told that Abigail's parents passed away. That's right. They were both killed by native people in the forest. Huh. Okay. Miss Abby was very sad about it for a long time. I felt terrible for her. I don't know what would have become of her if her uncle hadn't come along. She's doing much better these days. It's wonderful to see her smiling and happy again, but... Now I hear she was nearly killed by wild beasts in the woods. She must have been frightened out of her mind. I mean, I don't know what she was doing out at that time. Killed by Native Americans. So this is why Geronimo said he would be putting Master in unnecessary danger if he came along. Yeah. Most people would be pretty wary of outsiders after having their parents killed. But not her. She still seems real trusting. Yes, she really is a very kind girl. She even goes out of her way to talk to servants like myself. I hope you don't mind if we ask another question. Last night, there was another girl besides Abigail's friends who... Oh, would you look at the time? I'm so sorry, but I need to get back to work. Hope you enjoy your stay. Thanks for the food. Master, a word if you don't mind. What do you make of that servant? She seems perfectly nice. She was suspiciously good looking.
Definitely suspiciously good looking.
Sure. You mean preternaturally beautiful? No, I thought she was rather homely.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that matter?
Is something wrong, media? ... It's not safe to stay here. This place is being subjected to something more powerful than we realize. Really? I'd say this place brings back some nice memories. The wind whistling through the gaps in the walls, the sour smell of horse shit, the head-splitting sound of church bells, the bland pasty food, the boring British small talk. Those hardly sound like pleasant memories. At any rate, don't forget that we have a duty to help those missing 50,000 people, Robin. Oh, right. Sorry, I almost forgot about Frog Legs here hopping along after us. Would you care to say that again? Now, don't start that again, you two.
I didn't realize Robin and Sanson had so much going on between them.
Right? Tituba didn't do anything wrong. Why are you doing this? Oh boy, what's going on? I think that came from outside. That was Abby's voice. Guess the head of the house is back. Step aside, Abigail. I'm the one who deserves to be punished, Uncle, not her. What happened? Did you say that yourself? Miss Abby. The other girls and their parents say otherwise. Oh boy. They say that Tituba taught you to be a heretical ritual. Taught you a heretical ritual that you all snuck out last night to attempt it. Oh. I had the promise to keep quiet about it, so that rumors don't spread around the village. What in the world were you doing in the forest in the middle of the night, Abigail? Okay, maybe discuss this inside if you don't want people to talk.
Maybe they have really large yards or something.
Yeah, maybe. Is something wrong, Mr. Carter? I think so. Miss Jacqueline, I'm afraid my niece was doing something even worse than I believed last night. Unfortunately, I can no longer permit her to attend your production. What? But that's not fair. Come on, we were all kids once, right? I mean, we were not all doing this shit in the forest at, like, in the middle of the night. This is no mere mischief to be simply excused. It is fortunate you were there to ensure no one was hurt. But Tituba must be punished, and harshly, for filling the children's heads with this nonsense. She will no longer be permitted to be in their company. Ooh. Punished? No, Uncle, please. She only told me because I begged her to. Please, Uncle, punish me instead. I'll take whatever punishment you see fit, even lashes, so please. Well, that's kinda... It's okay, Miss Abby. I'll be alright. If I may, Mr. Carter? I understand how frustrating it must be to have a young girl under your charge running off at night. You must have been worried sick about Abby to have come so deep into the woods searching for her. That said, I know that wild beasts sometimes go after livestock, but I thought that they usually stayed away from people these days. Okay. That's true, but it's not just beasts we need to worry about. The nearby forest is very dangerous. Some even say that this land is cursed, that God himself has forsaken our village. Hey girls, nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. Abigail. Oh, she ran away. Abigail! She just ran off. Mr. Carter. Leave her be. As for you, Tituba, you are no longer to talk about your hometown, no matter how much the other girls beg you. Is that clear? Yes, Mr. Carter. I promise I won't do it again. I'm so sorry about this. What should we do, Senpai?
I don't know if there's anything we can do.
Yeah. We need to look for clues about the demon god. What do you think, Mash? I couldn't agree more. Something is definitely happening here. Yeah. You don't say. I see. So we'll split up into teams and investigate the village further. Understood. I mean, did you see how fast Matahari and Robin went? Like, they've got this covered, right? Our goal is to find someone trustworthy. Alright, Nisha, what do you say we check out the ocean? Check out the ocean? Wow, okay. Detection ability, full power. I'll stay in Mr. Carter's house, Master. It'd be dangerous to go around dressed like this anyway. Yeah, that's probably true. And there's something nagging me about Tituba. I'll keep an eye on Mr. Carter too while I'm at it. Got it. Sounds good. Sounds like he's gonna like die or something. Like, I don't know. Or like somebody's gonna die. Like, I don't know, Mr. Carter or something.
Maybe. Oh wow, we went really far.
Wow, this town is it looks very big, but alright. Town hall. Wow, we haven't used any. Oh no, we've used some AP.
We did like one battle, so like 5 AP or something.
All right. Especially for that time period.
I don't remember what the context was.
I'm sorry, anymore. It was probably the clothes or something.
Maybe.
Those must be the traveling performers. What were they thinking coming all this way to perform in a village like this? What a disgraceful outfit. I could never let my child see that.
The town sides.
The town
okay.
sides.
Yeah.
I hope they put on a play about a romance between aristocrats.
Romance between aristocrats. ...
Hi there, young man. I hope you'll come out to see the Jacqueline Company perform.
That's such a bad name.
It is. Boy, ...
I guess they didn't have any boy sprites.
I guess not. I thought I was used to being stared at, but this is something altogether different. I mean, look at what you're wearing, man. Remember, we're supposed to be entertainers now, so you can't get angry no matter what they say to you. I know, but I can't help being French. Yeah, oh, that's true, it's a British colony. I'm just as out of place here. Besides, you can pass as an educated gentleman as long as you keep quiet. That's true. In my case, I just come across as a Roma who came to the New World to make my fortune.
Okay.
Yeah. These villagers may not care for the British army, but they don't have much love for the French either. In fact, this British settlement and France are currently at odds with one another. Would not be that surprised. Only 40 miles north, the French army led Native Americans against a northern British colony, completely wiping it out. Naturally, the British retaliated, and the respective colonies ended up fighting for a fearsome battle. The competition for resources is fierce between colonies. War is all but inevitable. Truth be told, my great-grandfather, the first head of our family, was part of the French colonial army himself. He was deployed to Canada, but he must have taken part in skirmishes around this area as well. Yeah, that wouldn't be too far from where they would be fighting, I think.
Maybe?
I mean, it's in Boston.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Boston's pretty close by.
I see. No wonder you have such complex feelings about this place. Retaliation after retaliation, soldiers sacrificing their lives to avenge the loss of their commanders. Is that why you and Robin are always arguing? You really should stop taking shots at him. You're barking up the wrong tree there. He's the one who keeps provoking me. That's true.
That is true. That is true.
And you're at least partially to blame for that. As long as you're going to be working together, you need to find ways to get along. Honestly, I don't think I've seen Matahari in this much story before.
I remember Matahari in, like, the first, like, Halloween event or something.
Yeah, I was like, was she in a Halloween event or something?
And that's about all I remember her being in. I'll be completely honest. Was she in? Maybe she was in Orleans. I have no idea. Or Septum or something. I don't quite remember.
I can't remember. Sometimes other people just have their own ways of doing things, and that's okay. I'm trying to be as accommodating as I can. Oh, isn't that... Yes, that's the girl we saw last night. I've been looking for her too. ... I can't believe, Watley is out and about in broad daylight. You've got a lot of nerve coming out now when you never show your face at church. Grumbling. I'm just going to buy a whale. I'm just going to buy whale oil. Whale oil, okay. Whale oil? Just what are you going to do with that? Are you going to use it for another blasphemous spell, or... Pardon me, has this girl wronged you somehow? Who are you? Oh, you're one of those traveling performers. That's right, my name is Sanson. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Tell me, what possible use would this girl have for oil besides lighting a lantern? But Hari gets extra backstory in the Singularity too, so it's pretty cool for her, I guess. Yeah,
that's pretty good.
That's nice.
I mean, like a lot of I guess older servants might not necessarily get the screen time that they necessarily, I don't want to say deserve.
I mean, heck, look at Sanson. Like, yeah. Him in, what was it, Orleans?
Yeah.
With Mozart was really them, like, going at each other too, wasn't it?
I don't really remember. I feel like it's been a long time since we've seen some of these characters.
Yeah, definitely.
And, like, you know, we all know how the first few Singularities were written.
Yeah.
Not particularly great. I mean, not particularly, I guess not horrible and not particularly bad, but, you know, I think being able to...
The character development part was a little bit lacking for side characters, for sure.
Yeah, and I think definitely being able to, I guess, re-explore these characters...
Yeah, and spend time with them.
Right, does them a lot more favors.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey there, it's been a while. Yes, it has been a while. We haven't streamed for like 2 weeks or something, so it has been a while. It has been a while, but yeah.
Alright, so yes, I read this line. Lighting a lantern. What could she possibly have done to warrant such treatment? Well, what business is it of yours? What business of it is yours either, dude, villager?
These villagers are very nosy.
Yeah. Charles, we just talked about this. Are you threatening me? I mean, no, that was not my intention. I apologize if I offended you, but I mean, villager, it's not your business either. Now, if only a certain 2-star Viking berserker won't be forgotten. I mean, it's okay.
The guy with the bloody axe, right?
It's okay, he has his wife. It's fine. Yes, I'm glad to have caught another one of their streams. Yes, thank you for joining us.
Hopefully we can stream more often. Because, I mean, we only took a break because, you know, you needed it for your own medical stuff.
I went to the hospital.
But besides that...
I was trying to recover, and
yeah. Anyways.
Alright. Yeah. What a strange man. Muttering. Alright. See ya, villager dude. He's gone now. Well, I guess that worked out in the end. You okay? Yeah, I mean, I actually went to the hospital because I choked on food, which is why we couldn't stream, because I kind of destroyed my throat. So we waited for my voice to kind of come back, and
she was also eating medication and stuff like that.
So and it was causing a lot of headaches, and so that's why I decided not to stream, because, you know,
it just wasn't possible.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Did we finish the event? I want to get Artoria, but no dice. I played one note of the event.
I haven't touched it.
I got myself a Self-Gia scroll, and that's about it.
Yeah.
As for Artoria, well, I certainly hope that you can get her if you're continuing to roll for her. And
is her banner still here?
I think so. I'm not too sure, actually. But yeah, I remember when 0 first happened, and I got my Artoria then as well. But hopefully, Artoria will come to you, to your Caldia.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Alright. He's gone now. Well, I guess that worked out in the end. Yup. So, you do live in this village. The fugitive from last night were fugitives.
We are a trope. A performing trope.
You're performers?
Yes.
That's right. I'm sorry for frightening you. She hasn't let her guard down at all. Would you mind if we asked you about what happened last night? Anything you can tell us would be a big help. That really surprised us, seeing something like that happen right after we got here. Did Abby say something to you? Not really. She just got in trouble. And, yeah. I think I got all forms of Artoria except Salter and Maid Alter. Oh, wow, congrats.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Maid Alter, I don't really know when the next time Maid Alter comes back,
I don't know, but honest. Building an Artoria army is tough, and I feel bad for
anybody
who collectors. Yeah.
But, Salter, I feel like goes on raid up every so often.
Salter, at least you can get her from a 4-star ticket.
That's true, that's true.
So,
and then,
like...
Fate Stay Night, I feel banners happen, not often, but fairly often.
Yeah. Enough, I guess.
But yeah. I have NP2 Artoria, and that's why. But that's why I have bad luck when it comes to women servants.
Ooh, ouch. Do you guys ever have friend slots open? Yes, I have a few. So I can put it up after I finish reading this. I don't know how long it'll take, but yeah.
It might take a while, knowing how long these chapters have been going. My 4-star ticket is reserved for Lancelot.
Ooh,
Lancelot is a great choice.
Great choice, yeah.
My 4-star ticket's saved for Yagyu or something.
I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get it. Did Abby say something to you? Nope. Oh, so you're a friend of Abigail's. That makes this easier.
Actually, I might get Helena. I'm still missing Helena.
Stop it. Nobody's friends with me. Aww. We can be friends.
Yeah. We'll be your friend.
She looks like she hasn't slept in her life. Lavinia.
Maybe she's really stressed.
Yeah, maybe. My name is Lavinia Watley. Everyone in Salem knows my family and hates them.
That's not nice.
Did you think that? Did you think that old man was just yelling at me for no reason? I mean,
it kind of seemed like no reason.
Ugh. I mean, he's like, you guys are outside at the daytime or whatever. Like, oh, I'll just post my friend code, or I'll just have it on the screen, and you guys can send me friend requests if you like.
I have lots of tickets reserved for LB3. Good choice as well.
LB3.
LB3, I'm definitely starting to save my tickets for, the one and only Chin Huang.
Yeah, in the hospital I missed my login streak and I was so sad. I didn't get the 10 tickets from, like, the Artoria, whatever. Anyways, that was not my top priority, clearly, at the ER. Anyways. He wasn't. The whole village hates what we're doing. I don't blame them.
What are you guys doing?
Wait a second. Wait. In that last sprite, did that thing in her head go longer?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. So your family is tying you down. I'm Charles Henry Sensen. I may be French, but I'm not your enemy. Are you defending me? Why are you being nice to me? Is it because of how I look? I'm an albino, a freak, a living skeleton. You look fine. You look a little bit malnourished, though.
Maybe she's also only drinking water.
Yeah. All your albinism means is that you were born without enough melanin. That's nothing to be ashamed of. I don't even know if she knows what that means. It's just a part of who you are. I don't find it ugly at all. However, it would behoove you to eat better, if you don't mind me saying so. She kind of looks like she needs to eat more. You're an idiot. If you want your show to succeed here, you should stay away from me. We would never charge admission to children, isn't that right, Matahari? I never got Lavinia's horn, even after finishing Salem.
The purpose, well, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Or maybe it's a design choice.
Yeah, it's fashion statement. I don't know.
Definitely.
Of course not. We hope to see you at our show, Lavinia. If you like, we'd be happy to provide a seat where you can watch in privacy without worrying about the rest of the audience. Yeah. ... Then I just have one request. What's that? Don't tell Abby I was there last night. Oh, yeah, it did grow. If you do, I'll tell everyone else what I saw.
What did we do?
I'll tell them you used Magecraft to kill those beasts. I saw the whole thing. Oh, she's gonna blackmail us.
She is already blackmailing us.
Why is she so certain about that? So you wish us to keep your presence a secret from Abigail, do you? Okay. I can see that this is very important to you. So, what will you do? I guess we'll have to follow your request because, I mean, we need to do our research. Alright, you promise we won't tell her. Don't talk to me again, okay? Oh, okay. I'm afraid we can't promise that. ... Okay. Guess we've got a problem on our hands. Could an ordinary child be so unbothered after seeing a fight like that? Yeah, that's true. The Watley family, I think we had better look into them as well. That's all well and good, but you kind of looked to me like you cared more about her than her possible connection to the demon god pillar. Are you sure we can trust her? I am, yes. Okay. Really now. Never mind that for the time being. Let's go report this to Master. Wait, what makes you so confident in her, Sanson? I wonder how Robin and the others are doing. Oh, it's a boat. Robin, suggestion. Listen. What is it, Prince Nisha? If you got something secret to tell me, make it quick. 'Cause there's a sweet little tavern over there with my name on it. Hehehe. On duty, drink not, want not. I mean, Robin, listen, have a suggestion. Fellow white-haired characters must stick together after all. Yeah, what is it already? This area, strange, unrealistic, therefore no sense in sneaking. Okay. We capture villagers, question them individually, rational, efficient. Okay. We can handle anyone who resists, concern unnecessary. Aha, I see. No wonder you were cast in a period piece. Naturally. So you're kind of jamming under the whole slow, methodological investigation thing, yeah? I don't blame you. If we wanted to run in and start throwing our weight around to find out what we're looking for quickly, we could do that. How's the summer heat up there? Here it's been dry heat of 105 degrees and wildfires. Oh,
I've actually heard about the wildfires.
Yeah, me too. You know what I heard too? I heard some people, like, I think it was in California, they were doing some, like, gender reveal party or something. They were lighting fireworks or something, and because it was really hot, right? They just, like, destroyed, like, I don't know, it was like the neighborhood or what, everything was on fire.
When was this?
Really recently, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Tropical humidity on my side.
Wow.
For us, actually, it's been getting colder. It's been getting cold. Like, people are starting to wear sweaters, I think, here.
I mean, okay, in Canada, it's kind of weird at this time of year. Like, pretend this is temperature. Temperature can literally go like this in any given day.
Yeah.
It's very normal to have drops of temperature easily, like 10 degrees or so.
Yeah.
And so at this time of year, people are like...
It can be super hot, and then it can get super cold.
Really fast.
Yeah.
And so people bring, like, if they go out for a walk, they bring their umbrellas, they bring jackets, they bring sweaters, and they bring, like, sunglasses.
Yeah, like say,
you have to be prepared.
Like say
for
today
anything.
Could be summer weather, tomorrow could be really cold.
Yeah,
like weather.
It's
and then the day after can be summer weather again.
Yeah, but like even in the middle of the day, it can kind of change. It's really weird at this time of year, and people get really sick really fast because of that. Yeah.
Imagine a child being born on fire and destruction, though. Well, at least he's coming in with a bang.
Yeah.
Robin is a very popular servant. He's in almost every event. But we love Robin, though.
I love Robin. He's so funny.
I love having Robin.
I think he's a really funny, like, straight man character. Yeah. Because of all the antics that happen, and
Yeah. He's kind of like Ku and Emiya, who just kind of hang out in the background. but you know...
I think Robin is involved if BB is in. Yeah, definitely. Robin is also really strong too if you use him right. Oh yeah, definitely.
I love using Robin.
Yeah, I used him in all of the summer event, and like he was just on the front lines the whole time. Him, Caskill, and I don't know, some other art servant, and yeah, they went to town.
I like him. Yeah, Robin's great. Yeah, and Robin can NP loop as well.
He's great.
I mean, he's an art servant, right? Yeah, so art servants, have that on their side.
Typically they have some looping potential. Yeah.
I mean, definitely, if you arts crit, it's pretty...
I mean, it helps that he's an archer, and he has, like, an NP gain skill, so, yeah.
Alright.
Anyways, alright, enough about loving Robin.
We all love Robin.
Yeah. Also, I feel like I should say Hill, East Coaster, since I'm also from East Coast. Hey, yeah!
I think it really just depends where you are. I think if you're definitely closer to, like, water and stuff like that, things like, well, not lake effect snow and that type of thing. I mean, not quite at this time yet, but
not yet,
but it's
soon.
It's a big thing.
Yeah. All right, we're servants, and they're just ordinary people. They'd be way easier to handle than monsters. All right, come on, FGO. I'm tapping. That said, I won't pretend like I've got everything all figured out, but even though we can feel the runaway demon god pillar's aura all around us, we're still trying to figure out what's really going on here. Robin, fuck yeah. You still haven't been at Chaldea all that long. You weren't with us, traveling back in time during the restoration of humanity. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that they just stuck in Neja out of nowhere. Like, I mean, I'm not unhappy about it, but it's like she just came along for the ride, and it's just like, wow, where did you come from, But, I mean, it would be interesting if they delve into her a bit, but, I mean, I've heard that they don't really do that whenever she's around, which is kind of sad, but we'll have to see, I guess. Back then, actually, was she... I mean, I could be remembering things wrong, but Was she introduced in the Journey to the West event?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she just kind of appeared out of nowhere and just started fighting us.
Yeah. All right, okay.
Anyways,
back then we had to be real careful not to interfere too much, or we could have ended up changing history. She's thematically appropriate, I think.
Oh, okay.
Neja?
Maybe. Maybe we haven't reached it yet.
Yeah, maybe. There's little chance of that happening here, but we've still had to be careful. Maybe we've still got to be careful?
What is he talking about?
Basically, like, we have to...
Oh, okay, not to interfere too much. Okay,
yeah. We've still had to be careful.
Whatever, it's fine.
Okay, Robin. Careful not to bring along anything that didn't exist in this time so we could get in here to begin with. I mean, did you look at what everybody is wearing? and we're dealing with this false incarnation nonsense weakening us. If we just stormed in and made enemies of the whole town, we might have wound up dead. They could have brought a whole militia against us or something. We always had the option of brute force where necessary in other singularities, but here, I think that might actually be the worst thing we could do. Yeah, you don't want to wreck the town or something. I'm pretty sure Master's picked up on this too, you know? If you were to ask her, she'd tell you that violence isn't the answer here in Salem. ... It's kind of like we're trying to make our way through dense fog with someone else holding onto our lifeline. Don't know about you, but I sure don't want to accidentally break one of this world's rules we don't yet know about and just get knocked straight off right off the stage. Do you guys want to see Robin in a different class? If so, what class?
Honestly, I'd take him in any class. I just want an altar of Robin. I don't care what it is. I would literally take, even if he's an archer again, I don't care. He can be anything. I will roll for
since
more
he
Robin.
Was a knight in some stories in Highborn, I could see sword. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say maybe saber or something, but like, I mean, because he's into the whole sneaking business and stuff, would assassin make sense? I don't know, but I'm down for any Robin and all Robin.
I will roll for any Robin.
Robin can be the next Artoria, can occupy every class. I will be okay with that. We'll be a Robin hunter. No, because he won't kill. Yeah, that's true. Unless we go darker.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like super altar. That's true.
Like super altar. Yeah.
Just,
or altar Robin.
Or just go like, Jolter it. And be like Gilderais fanfiction. We can fanfiction Robin.
Who's fanfiction?
I don't
Yours?
know. BB's fanfiction of Robin.
BB's
fanfiction of Robin.
If anybody can make it happen, it's definitely BB.
Yeah. There we go.
Alright. As long as we don't know who we're up against, it's best to act like each step could be our last. Okay, that's kind of cryptic. Besides, we're out here trying to keep these people safe, remember? This is a peaceful village of innocent people. We have no call to go around hurting them, right? Pondering, reconsidering. Yeah, you do that. Understood. We'll play along. Yeah, please. Richard III.
I don't really know much about Richard III.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't either. But okay.
I'm sure you will be a great servant.
Yeah. Really? Awesome! Good to see you can listen. Unlike a certain frog I could mention. I mean, Sanson's doing pretty okay. Right then, let's go try some of that Caribbean imported rum. No drinking. Hinders investigation. Out of the question. Come on, you're kidding, right? Don't get all straight-laced on me now, your highness.
I don't know why Robin's
still going.
Like into drinking on the job.
I mean,
you can drink after the job.
He's had enough of that babysitting nonsense. He just wants to let loose. I don't know.
I guess so.
So the sea is right past those wheat fields. This whole area must be grassland. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. I read that land like this, that's shared and managed by the whole village, is called a common here. Okay. This should be the side Abby ran off to. I wonder where she could be now. By the way, senpai, yes? Did you think there was something a little strange about media? I mean, I thought I was just imagining things before we reshifted, but now, she was acting strange, no stranger than usual. I mean, I don't really know what you picked up on, Nash. Do you like Robin with Elizabeth or Robin with Baby in terms of couples? If not them, who would you want Robin to be coupled with?
I think Robin with Baby is hilarious. I mean, Robin with Liz is funny too, but Robin with Baby is so funny.
Robin with Baby, you just kind of feel bad for him.
Well, that's true.
Robin with Liz,
I just feel like he kind of suffers too.
Yeah.
But in like a different way.
Yeah, right. I was just gonna say you also feel bad for him. He's not really put in a good place either way. As for who I would couple him with,
you can just stick with Baby. I don't care.
Maybe,
I'm fine with him with Baby.
Maybe BB, yeah. Liz has her own issues she needs to help herself with, but you know,
yeah.
Robin, he's just kind of stuck, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, true. All the servants do have very unique personalities, but still, what did you pick up on, Mash? Like, what made you suspicious of her? She just doesn't seem like herself somehow. At first I thought she might just be upset about how we asked her to come to a place that's best known for its witch trials. But then she was eager to help me set up the comms device last night. I'm just not sure what to think anymore. I'll see what I can find out. I trust your intuition, Mash. Yeah, trust your intuition, Mash. Senpai, thank you. I appreciate that. Of course, I hope I'm wrong about this. We made it through the bounded field into Salem. No matter how peaceful this scenery might be, or may be, this is still enemy territory. You know it. It's eminently possible we've played into their hands without realizing it. That's kind of what we always do, I feel. Look, there's a gold rabbit hopping... Wait, look, there's a gold rabbit hopping around there. Wait, what?
There's a gold rabbit?
That sounds kind of suspicious. Huh? Where did that come from? A gold rabbit? Where is it? Wait, that's not a gold rabbit. That's golden hair. It's Abby. Oh. Okay.
I guess we're blind.
Ugh. Don't tease me like that, senpai. Maybe we're trying to lift up the mood?
Okay.
I don't know about this, man. ... Oh, she looks so sad. Oh, hello, Miss Ringmaster. Hello, Mash. Did you come all this way looking for me? I'm sorry for running off like that. I promise I'll go home soon. I would just like to stay out here a little longer. Abby. She's just like, you know, doing one of those anime scenes, yelling at the ocean. Ah! Getting her feelings out and sorted, you know? I'm sorry hold on. I'm sorry I made someone as wonderful and nice as you worry, Mash. I know it was all my fault. And I know that Uncle is just being sensible. He's completely right. I was thoughtless, and I put all my friends in danger. I even ended up getting Tituba in awful trouble when she didn't do anything wrong, after she told me such wonderful tales from her homeland too. It's fun to troll Mash. She takes things way too literal sometimes, yeah. After all that, I shouldn't just be allowed to watch your show like it did nothing wrong. It's okay, free admission. I don't know what to say to her. Is there any way we can cheer her up, senpai? I don't know. Tell a joke or something. Why don't we take a little walk? Sure. Well, a walk? Oh, be careful. Okay, I love going on walks. There's a path to the beach down in the hill over there. The wind's not too cold today, so I bet it's perfect weather for a walk. It's really nice out, right? Yes, it's lovely. Oh, I almost forgot. Uncle said I'm not supposed to talk to the guests. Oh, right.
Oh, right.
Oh, well, what about talking to friends?
Finding loopholes.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that's a wonderful idea. You're fun, Miss Ringmaster. Thanks. What are some of your favorite things, Abby? My favorite things? Are we black cats and stuff? Just think of that. What is it, like Mary Poppins song or something? Like
what?
Favorite.
oh, yeah.
I don't know. She was talking about black cats and stuff in the summer event or something, right? In the shop. Anyways, I'm so glad you asked, Mr. Ringmaster. I have so many. It's hard to keep track. Let's see, one of them is definitely pancakes. Oh, that's nice.
Is that why she was singing the pancake song?
Oh, yeah.
That was really
cute. I adore fluffy pancakes with lots of butter and crispy bacon on top. Sounds delicious. Let's see. I remember in the Mesopotamia arc, there was an option about giving candy. I chose the option of taking candy and I got scolded by Bash. Sounds like something Mash would do. Oh, and more than anything, I love mashed potatoes covered with piping hot gravy. Yeah, that's delicious. There's nothing better than that. Gulp. That does sound incredibly delicious, yeah. Gravy, huh? I've heard of it before, but I've never actually had it. What's it like? Wait, what? You sure Emiya or somebody didn't cook anything with gravy? And Caldia at all?
Not even during Thanksgiving, which we apparently celebrate.
Yeah. And, like, there has to be, like, you guys are using meat, right? I'm sure they can make gravy. Like,
okay.
They have flour and stuff to make cookies and stuff in Valentine's. You can make a gravy or something. Like, you have water or whatever, vegetable stock, or whatever stock you make. Maybe not vegetable, but yeah. But come on, Mash.
Emiya slacking off.
Yeah, I can't even make a gravy. Jeez. Oh goodness, Mash, you've never had gravy before? Do they not make it in Europe?
Well, we're not in Europe, so...
It's a scrumptious sauce made using the juices from cooked meat. The grown-ups all like to put it on turkey and steak, but I really love it on potatoes. It's great on everything, man. Poutine is amazing. It's not the kind of thing you have every day either. You only get to enjoy it on Thanksgiving. Come on, Mash. Thanksgiving. Think of all the Thanksgivings we've celebrated until now. It's too bad you and the rest of the Jacqueline company didn't come during a holiday, Miss Ringmaster. Heck, some people have turkey and, like, Christmas and stuff, right?
Some people have... It's a whole year affair, okay?
Yeah, like, we have a friend who, like, regularly has turkey.
Mash and gravy. Yeah, it really is mash and gravy.
Yeah. Until recently, did I like gravy? As a kid, I didn't. Oh.
I actually don't really like... Well, no, it's not that I don't like gravy. I don't really use gravy either. But
I'm a gravy person.
She's a gravy person. Yeah. I'm not really a gravy person, but I like poutine.
Yeah.
Poutine,
I guess it depends on what you have it
so
with,
good.
Right? Yeah.
I don't eat my turkey with gravy.
Alright. It has been a while since we celebrated anything, though. I see. I'm sorry to hear that. Still, the meal that Tituba made us was, very good in its own right. I guess maybe in those times they were still kind of... I'd never had porridge before either. It was quite, novel. Wait. Come on, Emiya. You can't even make porridge at Caldia?
Weren't they eating oatmeal? Whatever, it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Who cares?
Haha, it's okay, Mash. I understand. You don't have to be so polite. Tituba does the best she can with what little we have. Turkey and gravy is good. Yes, it is good. But I know that porridge isn't something seasoned travelers like you would really love. I'm sorry. I guess he saw right through me. Tituba cares a lot about being frugal, though I'm not sure why. Maybe it has to do with her own beliefs. Okay. So when she makes porridge, she'll water down the milk and skimp a lot on the honey. Aw, that's too bad. I'm not sure if Uncle just doesn't mind or if he likes how she saves him money, but he never says a word about it.
Maybe he's running out of taste buds.
He's getting old or something. Ah, there are so many things Salem is missing. Do you like this village, Abby? You sound like you're not from Salem. Oh, you want to know about how I feel about Salem? Nobody's ever asked me that before. I'm not quite sure how to answer. Were you born here, Abby? Yes, I was. There was a comet in the sky the year I was born. It was so big you could even see it during the day. Wow, okay. I don't remember seeing it myself. I'm sure it must have been a wonderful sight. Japan doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving, do they?
I don't think so. I'm not too sure, to be quite honest.
They celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, the closest they would celebrate, I would assume, would be Christmas with their KFC.
Yeah, right, with fried chicken. It's not like a turkey thing.
No,
in
I
Asia.
don't really know if they have turkeys in Asia.
Yeah, I don't know.
Generally, people's places are pretty small, so I don't think they would even have big enough ovens for
that's
turkey.
That's why people have fried chicken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I don't think so. Maybe one day.
Yeah,
maybe one day.
Thanksgiving is not celebrated in a lot of parts of the world.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sure Salem pales in comparison to some place like Boston. But even this town has a lot going for it. Uncle told me that its name comes from the word Jerusalem. Oh, interesting.
Oh, I see. There's literally no reason for them to carry.
Yeah.
About Thanksgiving.
Yeah. You know all about Jerusalem, right? Every good Christian does. It's the holy city that was once ruled by both King David and King Solomon. Well, I need to bring the best boy, David, with me.
Yeah, really.
The hero! The Knights of the Crusades headed east to find it, but our pilgrim fathers set sail for the west instead. When they arrived at the New World, they founded the towns of Plymouth, Boston, and Salem. It must have been really hard when they first arrived, but now ships come here from around the world. And you saw how big our rye fields are, right? Can you believe this all used to be woodland once? I can believe it.
I believe it.
God was kind enough to let us put down roots and settle here. We're truly blessed. Oh boy. God, right? You're very proud about being part of a pioneer village, aren't you? Of course I am. It's where I was born and raised, after all. Isn't everyone proud of where they grew up?
I think it depends on the person, but...
You know what would be really interesting? If they suddenly had, they went into, Vikings, and, you know how Vikings came to, Newfoundland, Canada area, and ventured to parts of America too, I think.
Too bad we already got the Scandinavian Lost Belt.
Yeah. But anyways.
Vikings would actually be cool though.
Right? I know that they celebrate Halloween, but I'm sure that's everywhere. Well, I think it's
more of a recent thing that they're celebrating.
Yeah, it's Halloween. Not like a really, obviously, religious thing or whatever. It's more just, people partying and stuff and cosplaying, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. Trick-or-treating, I don't think is a thing in Japan.
I mean, Halloween, I think, is being adopted in places like Asia or whatever.
Yeah.
But I still feel like it's more of a Western thing.
Yeah. Anyways, yes, I read that. Yes, that's right. I think I can understand how you feel, if only a little. This is how history was made, after all. Plus, at this time, New England was still a British colony and hadn't declared its independence as America. America? Who's that?
Nothing you need to know about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just forget I said anything. That's right. The people of Salem are still technically British, even if they did become colonists to seek their independence. I have to remember they're not servants, and I don't have any modern day knowledge. I feel like that was the case with everywhere else we've been to, though.
Yeah, you shouldn't be tripping up like this, Mash.
Yeah.
Maybe she took too long of a break.
Maybe they're too close to modern times that she just kind of slipped up. I don't know.
But we're in 16-something.
Yeah.
Whatever. Alright, Mash. Give you the benefit of the doubt.
Sure. Have you ever been anywhere besides Salem, Abby? Well, no, not yet. I haven't left Salem in my whole life. Really? Not even once? I mean, no, not even once. I mean, nowadays, some people still don't even travel outside of their own, area sometimes, but,
Yeah, sometimes they're just not able to.
Yeah. Everything I know about Boston, I heard from others. I'm sorry for misleading you. I just love hearing about other towns and other countries. Say, Miss Ringmaster, you and your company have performed all over Europe and the colonies, right? What sort of shows did you put on in Boston? Did you stop by Jamestown too? Is it true that New York has stores where you can buy tea and porcelain from the Orient? Probably. Oh, I really wish I could see your show. But since I can't, could you at least tell me about the different countries you've been to? Would that be alright, Senpai? Yeah.
Just really, sure. Vaguely or something.
Yeah, just, when talking about Europe, don't quite talk about Camelot the way it happened, you know? Sure, can't tell you everything though. I'll ask your uncle if you can attend too.
What does the second one have anything to do with? Just say yes to everything, man. Yeah.
Really? You would do that for me? Yeah, sure. Still, I really appreciate the thought, but it's okay. I don't mind that anymore.
Wait, I thought you wanted to see our play.
Okay. Do you want to see or not? But if you insist, could you please help Tutua? She's not very good at defending herself. If Uncle gets forceful enough in his questioning, she might end up admitting to almost anything. Huh. Deflection? Yeah, sounds like deflection. How do you feel about your uncle? Uncle Carter is very responsible, and quiet, and strict. Oh, okay. That sounds kind of detached. Everyone in the village is very pious. But I think they are also very stubborn, and they don't like to admit when they've made a mistake, okay? But when Uncle starts talking to them, in his calm voice, they always seem to accept what he says. I see. So the other villagers really trust him, don't they? Yes, they do. He teaches at Harvard. Whoa, Harvard Divinity School in Boston, after all.
I see.
He's a well-learned man. He studies the Orient there. I don't really know quite what he researches, but he always has fascinating things to share about foreign countries. I hate Abigail in the book. The book?
Well, we haven't read the book.
Yep. He told me some really unusual stories about faraway lands, like the Qing Dynasty, I think, and the Mughal Empire, and the place called, Zipang. They're all so fascinating. Wow, okay. I see. It sounds like your uncle is where your love of foreign countries came from then. I guess he must be. Well, I do love hearing stories like that, but my very favorite thing is when I tell them to my friends and let my imagination run wild. I especially enjoy telling them to Lavinia. Oh, she's always so interested to hear them. But she said she's not your friend. What happened? Lavinia? Is that a friend of yours? Yes, she's the same age as me, so she was also born in the year of the comet. Huh. She's the best. I always loved talking with her. I mean, she's really, really easy to hate there. Oh, is she?
Maybe we should pick up the book and try reading it.
Yeah. None of the other girls have much interest in foreign countries, so they only ever ask boring questions. But Lavinia loves to read, so she knows all sorts of things. Sometimes I even think she knows more than Uncle. Huh. Sometimes we even come here to watch the sea together. But, did you and Lavinia have a fight or something? Did something happen? Yes. This time, you saw right through me, Miss Ringmaster. I must have upset her somehow, because lately she just won't talk to me. Oh no! I asked her about it, but she kept refusing to answer, so after a while, I got upset too. But she's still my best, most cherished friend. Being apart has helped me realize that. Well, that's nice. I noticed there were a number of friends of yours at the secret gathering last night, though. Does that mean Lavinia wasn't among them? No, she's blackmailing us. I secretly sent her an invitation, but she never showed up, just like I knew she wouldn't. I wonder, could that be the girl who ran off into the forest? I talked to Titua about this, and she gave me some advice. She told me to be honest with myself and think about whether I'd done something to hurt her without knowing or meaning to. Yeah. She recommended I ask myself 3 questions. So what were they? Come on, Gouda, you just let her talk. First, have I pretended to be someone I'm not? Second, have I jumped to any conclusions about her? And third, have I been neglecting to pay attention to tomorrow because I'm still nursing a grudge from yesterday? Wow.
Okay.
How old is Abby?
These are some questions to ask yourself when you've...
I mean, it's good to ask ask yourself if you've done something wrong, right?
Yeah, I mean,
try to make amends, but wow.
I don't know if I'd go
Have I been neglecting to pay attention to tomorrow because I'm still nursing a grudge from yesterday?
Yeah. I don't know if I would necessarily prime that for children, but okay.
I mean, yeah, like, unnecessary, grudges, like, sometimes color people's views. So, yeah. Did I even read that? I don't know. Titupa said that? I see. After that, I realized there were a lot of things Lavinia could be angry at me for, and now I don't know what to apologize for first. Well, you gotta start somewhere. May I say something? Does Lavinia have white hair and very pale skin? Yeah, I mean, she was the one who got the witch trial started, so she is easy to hate there. Oh, is that right? Yes, that's right. Have you already met her, Mash? Yes, I actually saw her in the forest last night. I guess I hadn't told you yet. Really? Do you mean it? Then she showed up after all. I'm so glad.
Wait, we weren't supposed to tell Abby, but I guess
I mean, we didn't know that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I'm just sorry I didn't notice she was there. Now I have something else to apologize to her about. That's great news. So that was Lavinia, huh? That's great news. Huh? Right, it is, isn't it? Some people tease her about the way she looks. Some go even further and say she looks downright sickly. I mean... But I think she's beautiful. She looks just like a star fairy, don't you think? I mean, some people, they can't put on weight very well or whatever, so maybe that's just her. If you ever make fun of her, I'll never forgive you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't worry, neither Senpai nor any of us would ever do that. Hey look, I can see a sailboat on the other side of the pasture. It sounds kind of heated over there. Oh boy, what happened? I can hear people shouting angrily. Did a new ship just dock? The sailors can be kind of rough. The wharf is just past this grassland, but... Eek! Oh boy, what happened? Senpai, that was a gunshot. Oh, it was. It came from the direction of the wharf. Oh boy. Wait, but Robin and Neja are there, so it should probably be fine. I hope it's not a mutiny. It's the Indians. The Indians are attacking. Oh boy. Huh? From the sea?
From the sea? Okay.
I'll go hide and take a closer look. Didn't one of ours head for the wharf? Yes. But we'll take a closer look. Okay, Senpai, let's go. I'll be right behind you as soon as I've taken Abby somewhere safe. Okay. Abby, are you alright? Let's get you back to the village before... Ugh. Wait, what's going on? Huff, huff. Abby? Outside. Can't go outside. Outside Salem. Nothing but pain and suffering. Okay. Everyone who comes from outside is... ... Excuse me, cliffhanger. Oh boy. Right. Oh, this is like a pirate or something. Eye patch sailor. Damn, Oriental. Hey, who do ye think ye are, pointing your blade at me? I knew we wouldn't be accepted here, Neja. Ye ain't leaving here alive now until ye get down on the floor and beg for mercy. A blade? Preposterous. Third-rate seaman. The true blade of my fire-tipped spear is red-hot flame. Neja, please, don't fry them or cook them alive. Your flimsy arms, will they continue to blunder? The next strike will be no mere scratch.
Wow,
oh
okay.
Boy.
Alright, you show them.
The hell? White flag sailor. Okay. The hell? This wench is off her rocker. And where the hell did she get that thing from anyways? That was amazing. Did ye just deflect our shots? Was that magic? Are ye acrobats or something?
We are performers.
Yeah, we're performers. Grr, not acrobat. I am martial artist. Oh boy. We're done. Yeah. Sorry about this, gents. Would you mind putting away those scary-looking muskets and knives now? We were just trying to relax before our big show. I hope you can understand. This is all your fault, Robin, I bet. Come on.
That's why they're in the tavern or whatever.
Yeah. Oi, you're the ones who started it. And I absolutely understand you're upset. But can we just keep it cool since this is a tavern and all? What's the big idea, Neja? What are you trying to pull here? You would have me remain silent in the face of such shame?
What happened?
Of course, Robin is the trouble starter here. Yeah, what's he up to? Causing all this, like, trouble and stuff in this chapter. That's usually not what he does, which is interesting, I guess. What's going on here? Are you two fighting? Got it. Let's wipe the floor with them. Why? Yeah. Indeed. Affirmative. Of course. Now is the time. Let's slip the dogs of war. Oh my god.
Okay, Ninja.
Ringmaster, glad to see someone else with their head on straight here. Go on, talk some sense into this idiot. These sea men, the root of evil. Therefore, I shall cut them down, where they stand. Oh yeah? You're still on about that, wench? If you're trying to draw in customers, you're doing a terrible job. Wow, that... Okay. Okay. See, the eye patch sailor. You're dead. And what are you supposed to be anyway? Another Oriental or something? That's right, I'm talking to Yi. Maybe Gouda is Asian, I don't know. So you're the ringmaster, eh? What kind of company are you running, letting your freaks run wild like this?
Wow, you are quite rude.
So what exactly happened here anyway? Please, listen, master. Yeah, what's up, Neja? To begin, once we entered this tavern, Matcha there sat at a gambling table, began drinking. Hey now! He's like, stop exposing me!
What'd you do this time, Matcha?
Whatever became of the mission? He lost at dice, more and more, even demanded I bet our travel expenses. Oh, come on, Robin! Whoa, keep that to yourself. Nothing better to do, so I followed his example, joined him. Gambling table, okay, so you're at fault too. Had no idea what I was doing. Beer was so bad, it was undrinkable. Okay. Then, at my lowest moment, third-rate seaman gestured towards me. Called me a prostitute.
Oh, okay.
I knew that's what he was insinuating. And began touching me near my waist. Oh,
don't
this
do
guy's
that,
dead.
C person.
That I did not mind. He did treat me to some milk.
What? Okay. You can get milk at a tavern?
Okay. You didn't mind? That's surprising. Next, he made me sit on his lap, told me to pour him another glass. Oh my god. That sort of frivolity, I also do not mind. You didn't mind? Are you sure you don't mind even a little? I would mind, but okay, maybe you don't mind, Neja. I do not mind. However, this seaman remained in high spirits, yet as he kept drinking, burst into tears. Okay. He began to complain. How sad my body is. Can you believe? Oh, okay. This body given to me by Tai Ren himself. Oh my god, this seaman. How dare this man appraise this body is sad. How dare he? That's what bothers you about this? I mean, I'm bothered by the whole thing. Nature has a bigger course compared to all the other seamen in the room. Oh, man. Yeah. That's about when I couldn't take it anymore and tried to go smooth things over. According to that sailor, Naja's so light that he figured she wasn't eating well enough. And that got him thinking about the kid he left behind in his own country.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. You got a problem with that? This whole interaction was pretty uncomfortable to read, but So why the hell did this wench of yours go and pull a weapon on me? 'Cause you're a creep, I don't know. Haha, don't worry about it too much, young ringmaster. This guy's just a big old lecher. I mean, I know they write this as if Gouda's a guy, but I'm wouldn't he be like
I just feel like even if it was writing for Gouda as a guy or girl, I just don't feel like that's a good reason, but whatever.
I know, but like, wouldn't he be perving on female Gouda too? Like, that's my thing.
Yeah, well, whatever. I'm pretty happy to disregard this section of the plot.
yeah, not very comfortable about this, to
Where's
be honest.
Blackbeard when you need him?
I don't know, man. He's probably the ringmaster of these guys, to be honest. Alright. He was just trying to get your wench to feel sorry for him so he could take her to bed. He does it all the time. Sure ain't much fun to be had in a Puritan port town like this after all. Yeah, neither we sailors nor ye performers belong here, so we might as well get along. Ha ha ha. True, Neja was out of line, I apologize. True, Robin was out of line, he'll apologize. He'll apologize. Me? What'd I do? Not keep a close enough eye on her? You came in here in the first place to drink, and tried to squander away our funds. I mean, what do you mean? Yeah, alright. I had a feeling it might go this way. Huff, huff. What's going on? What was all the commotion about? I rushed here as fast as I could, but all I see now is people drinking happily. Come on, what happened here anyway? I see. I suppose I understand. I'm just glad matters were resolved before they got out of hand. Relieved sigh. Haha, performers, eh? If the storm out in the bay keeps us stuck here, maybe we'll go see your show for ourselves. The storm? Has there been a stretch of poor weather out in the bay? Is that why you're all hanging out in this tavern? You got it, Specs. Okay. Gotta say though, I'm surprised you even thought to come perform here in Salem at all. What sort of show will you be putting on? Oh, well, we were thinking of... Hold it, all of you. I want to hear what you have to say too. Okay, elder villager dude. They say you're going around telling everyone you're traveling performers. But I don't buy it. Ulp. Ringmaster, that guy's been sitting in the corner for a while now. He's one of the villagers, not a sailor. I run a general store here in Salem. I've been to Boston a number of times, but I've never seen any entertainers like you before. I know there's a lot of strange folk in the theater, but no one would ever come to Salem looking to get rich. Unless you're secretly up to something, some dirty, shameful business, like that sailor said. I promise you we are not. For that matter, you're awfully young to be a troupe leader. How many shows have you performed anyway? This will be our first. Okay, you're not supposed to be this honest about it, Deja. What was that? Whoa, it's not what it sounds like. She means this will be your first time performing with our current members, naturally.
Yeah.
Another problem on our hands, huh? Yeah. Ringmaster, please let me handle this. I have some notes from Caldia for situations just like this. Sir, I can see you care deeply about this town, and I understand your concerns. But I assure you that despite our appearances, we at the Jacqueline Company are good, God-fearing people. Okay? We may not be Puritans or Quakers, but we always perform with gratitude for all of God's blessings. We pray every day, and as long as there's a church nearby, we make it a point to attend Mass as well. On our way here, we heard about a village in New England that no other performers will go near. A village where good people live pious lives. A place that truly lives up to its name, the city upon a hill. ... As fellow Christians, we hope to learn from the people of Salem's example. And if we can bring them some joy in return, though, through the only trade we know, we could ask for nothing more. Lay it on thick mash. Yeah. The city upon a hill, huh? I can see that you mean well. And given what happened in that little tussle earlier, I can also see that you want to blend into our town without causing trouble. Even if you are a bit on the unusual side. Yeah, I can see Gouda praying to the gacha gods. Yeah!
The only god you need to pray to.
RN Jesus. That said, I don't want you leading us into temptation. People say that we Puritans hate plays, novels, and dancing, but that's giving us too much credit. It's not wrong, but it's not quite right either. We do our best to minimize those distractions in our lives precisely because we are drawn to them. Every child knows that plays are fun and exciting, and this tavern certainly sees its share of people coming in looking to relax and enjoy themselves. The people of this village purposefully go around turning blind eyes to each other's failings as long as they only involve a glass of hard cider. We are all of us frail vessels, and so we do not invite further temptation into our lives. That is my concern about your troop. Yeah, our company is pro-Jesus and go to church every Sunday. We good Christians, lol. Yeah, you know it. Hard cider is pretty great stuff. I understand that as performers, we may not be welcome. But does that mean we're not allowed to be here at all? That is not my decision to make. But if you're willing to demonstrate what sort of play you mean to put on, that might go a long way towards changing changing the people of Salem's minds. How the hell does religion even work with Artemis and Ishtar and the like walking around? Well, that's kind of difficult.
But I feel like for these people who maybe only believe in God or whatever,
yeah,
they aren't open to other deities.
Martha shall give you the word of God if you don't go to church every Sunday.
We should have brought Martha with us instead of, I don't know,
we'll see the
Robin
light,
or something.
We'll see the light one day. Alright. If you insist on performing, I'd be willing to speak to the Reverend and other respected villagers on your behalf. Oh, thanks, old man. Remember the story fight actually there. They won't affect the story. Yeah. Why not try putting on a small show just for them and getting approval from the village that way? I mean, do we have more than one play ready? I see. Senpai, I think this could be a good opportunity. You mean ring master mash or ring leader? I don't know what they call me anymore.
Ring master.
Definitely. If you refuse to do so, and mean to ply your trade without regard to the villagers' sense of piety, then I would prefer that you leave. The barkeep tells me you're guests of Professor Carter.
Wow, word goes around fast.
The village is kind of small, I think, so they have all the time to gossip, I guess. All the more so in that case. What, you had like 2 or 3? Wait, what? Stories find they're not actually there. Wait, with Ishtar and Artemis and stuff?
Like gods?
Well, they're not actually fully summoned because we can't summon gods.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Ishtar is a pseudo servant.
I mean, even with Artemis, like she had to
she hijacked or whatever Orion's thing. So
Saint Graph, I don't know, something like that. Oh, stories to play. Oh. Wait, the comments are not related to these are fair, but oh,
okay. I was like, what?
I was getting really confused. Okay. Yeah.
The plays, yeah. We have a couple of I think we have a couple of plays.
I didn't remember anymore. I was like, do we even have more than one? I was like, I don't know.
Hans and
I'm sure we came prepared. If not, we'll just, think of something.
Hans and Shakes did a very good job.
We'll do improv or something. If you don't want to be hauled out before the judge, you should go somewhere else that's more welcoming to outsiders, like Rhode Island or Pennsylvania. Okay. This is Massachusetts. Ours may be a small village, but the eyes of God and his justice are upon us all. I don't want to see anyone hanged here. Oh, that's cryptic.
Yeah.
Hanged!
Yeah. Ooh.
About 4 years ago, I think, I saw a criminal hanged in Boston's town square. Okay. I hope Moses from Ozzy's backstory would be a servant too. Yeah. Apparently he had the same light as Proto-Saber's Excalibur. Oh, interesting. I would have wished for a Sleepy Hollow arc or fate. Okay. I'm sorry.
I would be down for Moses.
Yeah.
I mean, Moses has a design and stuff already.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah.
How about, like, Ozzy's wife, like, Nefertari or something?
I'd be down for her, too.
Yeah.
Ozzy always talks about her.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, someone was hanged. Yeah. There was talk of witches and foul play. Perhaps you heard about it. You heard about it yourselves? We're hearing about it now. Oh, witches, you say? Now that's something we'd like to hear all about. I have been wanting to visit Salem. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's definitely a place you can visit, for sure. I mean, maybe in this pandemic, maybe you shouldn't, but I mean, yeah.
In the future, I feel like it'd be an interesting place to visit at least.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it seems to have a pretty interesting history. Like, pretty dark, but, you know, interesting nonetheless. Finally, something relevant to the mission. If I may, Senpai, I think we should do as the man suggests. Yes. It's a good opportunity and would make our investigation considerably easier. I guess this is kind of a test then. Sounds good, though I'm worried about the others. I'd be down for Juniper and Morgan Le Fay. Yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot of stuff. You know, Camelot 2, maybe we can delve into more of that stuff. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff related to, you know, King Arthur's legend in Fate already. So yeah, it doesn't seem like something
out of scope.
Yeah, exactly. Sort of test then sounds good. Okay, yeah. I can see you have concerns. Yeah, obviously. I believe there was a play in the book Anderson gave us that should be perfect. Okay. If it's alright with you, Senpai, shall we go with that one?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, let's do it. That one. Understood. Then I'll speak to this man and request his assistance. Now, we should head back to our room and get ready to perform. Oh, and if you're wondering about Abby, I escorted her back to the town center. Thanks. She was a little shaken up by the gunshots, but she regained her composure soon enough. At least, I think she did. Oh. I mean, she was speaking kind of, like, intensely before about outside of Salem being really, like dangerous or something. And oh, yay, we finished!
Yay!
The third pip of section 1!
Oh my gosh, this section took like 45 minutes.
Story. Alright, well, you know, we promised in kind of, I don't know if it was the middle of this story.
I think it was the beginning of this story chapter.
That, get the friend request stuff, so let me just, delete some people on here so I can, actually accept friend requests, so goodbye, all these people who want to be your friend. So I do have a couple of slots, open.
Hopefully it'll be enough.
Yeah. I can see if I have anybody that I can delete, but,
oh, it's okay.
Whoops.
Well, we've streamed for about 3 hours today, I think.
Yeah, so I think, let's see if there's anybody. Oh no, I'm not deleting my level 100 Asterios friend. Okay, so this is my, user, and you can just send me friend code. Yeah, friend code. You can just send a friend request, and yeah, I will try to accept as many as I can. Obviously, I know, I don't have a lot of friend slots open, but yeah, if we ever get more friend slots or something, yeah, you're more than welcome to send me one.
It's mostly story. Okay. Well, anyway, so I think what we'll probably do, since these sections are just so long, I think we might have to stop here for today, just because, like, I don't even know if our phone would be able to handle another 45-minute section.
Yeah. But, you know, we did pretty good. I mean, even though we haven't even finished section 1 today.
Yeah, it's going a lot slower than I thought.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So we'll just let this go for a little bit more, and then, yeah, I'll accept some friend requests if I get them, and, yeah, oh, no, maybe not yet.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, and I think that's pretty much it. And, you know, since you've pretty much recovered from your hospital trip, hopefully we can stream more and finish up Salem. I'm not too sure what the next event is after this. Is it going straight to Guildfest? I'm not too sure.
I actually think it will be. So, I mean, considering Salem is so long, like these story sections, we might have to
okay, so it looks like it is Guildfest.
Yeah, we might have to... Okay, except... Alright. What was I saying? So we might have to read Salem kind of...
in
like,
chunks.
Yeah, sandwich Guildfest in between our Salem readings. Just because, you know, Salem, as we figure out, is quite long. I hope I get accepted because I really need Merlin friends. Yeah, just send me a friend request. I'll try to refresh as much as I can.
But even if not, we'll just accept it afterwards. And
there we go. Accept.
People switch to Scotty. Yeah, that's kind of the thing for me, because I really love using Waiver, and just nobody has Waiver anymore, and I'm just like, I don't want Scotty, because sometimes for me I like to break it up, so like maybe 30% here and like, you know, 20% everywhere else. Yeah. But then you know people are like, oh, 50%. Oh, everybody has. Oh, they all have 50% too. But I'm like, no, it's not the same. I want to break it up. But yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, I would say use Guildfest to farm all your QP and stuff, and you'll max your servants eventually. It's okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not like a race to the finish.
Yeah,
or anything.
Waiver is a bit of a tough one. I remember at the beginning of the game when a bunch of people had Waiver and hearts were like barely introduced into the game.
Right.
And like just people couldn't, or pages weren't introduced in the game.
Right.
And
the gears maybe?
Or something like that. And so, like, people were stuck leveling Waiver for so long. Honestly, like, just take your time, man. Like, the upcoming lotto's gonna happen, and so just definitely spend your time lottoing, and that will help. I think for us, definitely, like, I'm so out of QP now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm definitely going to be farming the lotto. Yeah. So, I'll be quite honest, I'm not too sure how much Salem we're gonna be streaming during that time.
Well, okay, here's the thing. We usually like to lotto at the very end of lotto, so we're kind of those crazy people who only farm the good nodes, so
the good nodes on like the last 3 days.
The efficient nodes. So the first couple of days of Guildfest, we might be able to do some Salem-ing, we'll see.
Or we can, or we've talked about doing challenge quests on stream or something, even though we suck at them.
But I can try. What comps will you guys be doing?
Anything that will make me live to the end to grab that will let me get the ticket. I'll be quite honest, I suck at challenge quests, so my waiver's at 6610, too lazy to sense anything. I mean, that's okay. Honestly, don't worry about it. Like, honestly, my JP isn't my main, and I've only like maxed like a handful of characters.
Oh, wait. Wow,
like, I totally get that. This will be the Guildfest where I actually own Gil. Well, I hope you, if you haven't rolled Gil, I hope you get him.
Definitely.
I just got Gil last year from Guaranteed Gacha. Yeah. Jacqueline always rolls for Gil.
I always roll for Gil. It's like my like offering to the Gacha gods.
Yeah. Let's see. I started February with skills for Silent. First skills one. Finish Scotty first. Yeah. She's done. Yeah. What costs would you? I mean, for a lottery part, like I'm going Dante's and double Scotty.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
smart. For us, we don't have Dante's, we don't have Scotty. For me, I'm the type, honestly, to farm Bond. But I will probably bring Gil with me because my Gil is not bonded up. I'll probably bring Ishtar with me because she's
usually NP charger is good. I mean, if you have any kaleidoscopes, that is usually good.
I got Gale from Pickets a few months ago, and a bit of Osakabe Hime, guys, but nobody cares about her. I care about Osakabe Hime.
Yeah, Samantha cares about Osakabe Hime.
When we were streaming Halloween, I just rolled everything I had for Osakabe Hime.
Yeah.
And, you know, I finally got her in the end. I really like... I feel like a lot of people like her as a character.
Maybe they're not quite sure how to use her.
Yeah, might not necessarily know how to use her. But I think it really just depends on the composition. Because, I mean, like, I use her a lot. Well, not a lot so much anymore, but I do use her in JP because, you know, she fits my team.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. NP2 Osakabe. Can we see your roster? You can see my support list. This is my support. This is my regular so
many kaleidoscopes. I wish I had so many.
I just haven't made the super scope, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really find super scope is good, but it's just like I feel like sometimes it's just like, what if everybody needs a kaleidoscope, then I have a kaleidoscope for everyone, right?
Yeah. I really need a Lotto for Embers.
Oh yeah, kind of too. And then this is my 0-1, which is like, it's fine. It's nothing amazing. I just put random CEs on people, so if they're not right, well, that's too bad.
Yeah, I mean, you're not playing 0, and I'm not playing 0.
Well, looks like I'm going to have to because of the
10
master missions. Yeah, so yeah.
But
anyways, I think that will pretty much wrap up our stream for today for the first part of Salem. Looks like Salem is going to take us quite a while to get through.
I didn't expect us to not even get through the first section.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, was there like a prologue or something before this?
Yeah, I have 5 K-Scope in NA and only 3 in JP.
I got my first K-Scope in JP like a few weeks ago.
I think maybe I have like 2 in JP, but it's kind of weird like that.
Yeah, I got my first K-Scope and like 2 years of play, or 2.5 years of playing JP.
Yeah,
like a few weeks back.
Yeah,
I don't. Ugh. Sometimes luck sucks.
Yeah, no, like luck is really weird.
I've got like 3 K-Scopes. Like my K-Scope luck sucks.
Right. Anyways, all right. So that'll be it for today. I mean, was it really a shorter stream than usual?
Not really.
Not really. I mean, I know, like we mentioned on Twitter that like maybe because my throat was still kind of recovering, maybe our streams would be shorter, but because the stories are so long, we kind of stream for the same amount of time, like, anyways. So, yeah, so that'll be it. We'll be back with Salem very soon. And yeah,
I was gonna say, I hope we can finish Salem before the end of 0.
Oh, let's be honest. Definitely not.
All right.
Yeah, so, I mean, with how long even Section 1 is, I think chances are, like, we'll be reading Salem basically up till LB3. That's what I'm guessing.
Really?
I'm really hoping we don't, because I mean there's like Halloween
and
Oniland in between, so like I'm really hoping it doesn't take that long.
I hope it doesn't take that long to read Salem, but like, you know.
Yeah. So yeah.
Anyways,
okay, so that'll be pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed our stream. And as usual, stay safe and yeah.
Have a great day.
Have a great day, night, wherever you guys are, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, we'll see each other next time. Bye bye.